Yo! What is up, y'all? How y'all been? It is time for some SDRA 2. We're going into the final class trial now. I'm excited about this. Hey, if you guys weren't here at the last stream, I told everybody the reason why there's a pinned comment with a donation link right there is because a lot of people that do donate, because there's a lot of y'all, donate there onto that link because they only take 5% of your tips, and YouTube, if you super chat, takes like 40%, which isn't good. So yeah, just heads up on that. But I'm excited. Anyways, I'm super excited for today. Let's get it. Obviously, we're not going to get through the entire trial today. I'm going to do only about, like, I would say about 3.5 hours worth of trial. We're going to split this into, I don't know, probably like 2 or 3 parts. Probably 2. I think next stream will be longer, way longer, and we'll finish it up. But yeah, this stream will only be like 3.5 hours. I got something to do later on, so I can't dedicate my whole time today to this stream. My birthday's in 2 days. That's what's up. YouTube donation is cringe. I agree with that. Super chatting is pretty cringe. I just don't like how YouTube just they take all your money. It's like, dang, isn't ad revenue enough for you? You got to take the donations and such too. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna be able to see the full thing today, but I'll stick around as long as I can. Okay, that's what's up. Just got a shiny Pig and Pokemon Go just before the stream started. Dang, how do you get one into Pokemon Go? That's crazy. That's super lucky. Yesterday was Emma's birthday. Happy birthday, Emma. What's up? I want to say what's up. Enjoy the stream, everyone. Bye, Sebastian. Thanks for stopping by. Millette, what's going on? How you been? Zell's here. Hi, Zell. I see you. Wait, they are taking the donations? Yeah, they do. They've been doing that for years. Ever since they started Super Chat, they've been taking the donations. But they don't really let creators really know. So some of us found out kind of late, like me, and I just noticed it recently, and I'm like, oh, they're taking like 40% of your guys' donations, and that kind of sucks. Like, why donate it if all of it's going to YouTube, or like a good half of it is? That's why Streamlabs is better. That's why I put that link up in the chat. Instead of here comes the money, the song says here goes the money this time. Now I gotta choose Kev's DDL. Oh, is Kev streaming? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to stream the same time as Kev. I didn't know Kev was streaming today. I love Kev. All right. We should be getting this started soon. YouTube is a greed machine. It's true. They do not care. What up, Blaze? I won't be able to stay, but I hope you have a good one, my dude. Good night. Have a good night, Burger. I appreciate it. Kev's been streaming most of the day, for real? Hey! Kimmy Yosh! I forgot my donation. My donation sound is mass destruction. Let's see what they had to say.
Here ya go, Blaze. I am so proud of you for announcement you made. We love ya no matter what you say you are.
Aw, that's so nice. Thank you guys for all of the positive comments on that, by the way. Kimmy Yosh, thank you for the $3 and the great kind words. I appreciate that. A lot of you guys said like a lot of really nice comments on that last video. I appreciate it. Thank you. I prefer to go as they and them pronouns. I won't execute you in chat if you accidentally call me he. You know what I mean? So don't don't get mad or don't get upset or anything like that. And I don't want anybody attacking people if like people don't know, okay? Don't like attack anyone. Just politely like tell them like I go by they or them. I'd appreciate that. There's no chapter 7. No, there's not. I'm staying as long as I can. Well, welcome. All right, I think we're gonna start right now though. I think I've kind of let everybody kind of come in already. Let me get the game started. You got your back, Blaze. Thank you. I appreciate it. I can't wait for everyone's reaction at the end of the chapter. That's gonna be crazy. I won't be able to stay for the stream, Blaze. I just wanted to say hi to you and have a good stream. Bye, Wingman. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. I made it just in time. Welcome. It's gonna be a while before we get to the end of the trial, though. It's gonna be a long while. The first part, yeah, the first part's gonna be really long. Like I said, we're probably gonna break this down into like 2 or 3 parts, stream-wise. And I think I just need to do this and we're good. We are all right. Let's get it. We are here! Let's go! It makes me so happy to see this. This is gonna be epic. Eyeliner on point. You already know! Oh, whoa! Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, y'all. YouTube! It is time. We are getting back into Super Danganronpa another 2. We're gonna jump into the final class trial. This is chapter 6 trial. It is finally the time to jump into this game. We're gonna break this down into like a few parts, so sit tight. We're gonna be doing a 3.5-hour stream. And then I'll see you guys next time, obviously. So let's see what we can do actually with our, hold on. Thunder Productions, thank you for the $5 donation. Oh, perfect. This is uploaded on my birthday. Thank you, Blaze. Yay. Thank you so much. Happy birthday, by the way. All right, let's see what I need to do. Because I talked to Showby last time, right? Oh, great. This is what I've got in stock. I've already bought all his stuff, right? I think I did that in the last episode. Oh, we didn't buy this stuff. Hold on. We gotta cheat real quick. We're gonna get all these skills and stuff, and the trial's gonna be like super easy. I've never played the trial, by the way. Obviously. This is like the first time we're gonna be able to play a trial. This is gonna be really annoying to hear. I'm gonna turn it down so you guys don't hear it too much. I took Showby's whole stock. Let's see what you got. Yeah, we did see the funny undies. We did. Lucky EXP Night Shroud. Let me get that. Hospitality. Recover 1 influence at the end of a class trial phase. Let's get that. Quest for everybody, chat. Who's your favorite character? Yeah, everybody. Who's your favorite character in Super Danganronpa another 2? I'd like to see. All right, I think we're good. Let's go in. We have bought everything. Who's downstairs? Ah, this is the last time we have to do this. We got to keep our spirits up somehow. Let's go. Oh boy, I'm ready to go. The entrance to the trial grounds. It's the last time I'll have to go through this door. Will Mikado win or us? I guess we'll see the result. I think the others are already inside. I can't see anyone else around here. Sora, are you ready? Ugh. Let's go, Yuruko. Yuruko, we're gonna do this! Yuruko and I nodded together. Slowly, I began to open the door to the trial grounds. Nikkei's best boy, Yuki, Yoruko. For right now, what we have right now, Yoruko, best girl, hands down. I love the ship between her and Sora. Huh? Show by supremacy. Hey, that's what's up. Yoruko? Where are you? I can't see anything. What just happened? What's this light? Are we gonna get teleported into the trial room? Is there no elevator? What? Someone is calling to me. Oh, not you! It's you. What are you trying to say? I can't hear you. Wait. Don't go. You. Ah. Oh, baby. Whoa! Ah! What? Yo, they've been trying to hit us with that for so long. I think I'm used to it now, but like, they tried to remix the scream. Huh? Empty intensified. I'm in the trial grounds? Oh, Sora? Yoruko, do you remember anything? How did we get into this courtroom? Oh, you're both here. Iroha? Iroha! You sure have some guts trying to talk to us. Yoruko, wait a minute. Oh. Oh my god. Look at him. I like this CG, by the way. Is that Yuki? In the center of the courtroom, where Monochrome was usually sat on a huge western chair, was Yuki, sitting silently with his head bowed. After all this time, we finally found him. His gaze was just the same as when we met him with Mikado in the Singularity. Yuki's being emo, right? Yuki! Yuki! Look at him! Is he still unconscious? Didn't Mikado move his consciousness somewhere else? Yeah. Help me! Who's that? Did Yuki say? Wait, what? Someone, please, what the heck? Is this man in the Matrix? Someone help me. Yuki, Sora, you're here to save me. Hello? Yuki, you're looking awfully 2D today. What is this? Why are there two Yukis? Sora, what happened? Who are these people? What happened to my body? Why is my body just lying there? Yuki, calm down. What is this, Yuki? Why do you look so digital? I don't know what happened. We lost the class trial, and during my execution, I just lost consciousness. When I woke up, I was trapped in a strange place, and there was nothing around me. It was so scary. I didn't know how long I was going to be trapped there for. Yuki, wait. We'll get you out of here soon. It seems you're all here. Is that Mikado? Yup, there he is. Welcome, everyone, to the final class trial. Mikado. Mikado, explain yourself. What's happened to Yuki's body? His body? Didn't I explain it to you all last time? I took Yuki's consciousness and put it somewhere else. Don't worry, although it seems strange, but he's perfectly safe, I can assure you. His brain is simply in another space. I'm not worried about that. I can't even move. Why is this happening to me? Why am I trapped here? That is because your body belongs to Master Utsuro. You were just borrowing it for a while. This is a virtual world. That body is just an avatar. Could you stop making such a fuss about it? This isn't funny. That is my body. What are you doing to my body? Why would you take the man's body like that? Give it back. I want my body back. I can't believe Mikado made Yuki into a flat character. Right? Don't worry. I'll return it to you. We made a deal after all. You said that when this is over, Utsuro would take over my body. Give me my body back now. Get me out of here. Yuki, calm down. Time to shove that antivirus up Mikado's nose, of course. How do you expect me to calm down? It's my body. I can't calm down when someone's trying to take my body from me. I mean, I guess I gotta kind of agree with him on that. Somebody is trying to take his body. Do you know how it feels to see your own unconscious body? You don't know how weird this feels to me. I know exactly how it feels. No. Sora knows. Sora saw it. What? I'm the same, Yuki. I know what that feels like more than anyone. Sora. Don't worry, Yuki. Everything's all happening in a virtual world. This isn't over yet. We can take all of it back with our own hands. But how? I don't have a body. I can't even move. So how am I supposed to defeat Mikado like this? Don't give up. As long as we endure this to the end, we will find a way. No matter what happens, I will save you, Yuki, and everyone else too. I promise. Bravo! What a touching speech from our dear Sora. Oop, let me do this real quick. I was wondering how to calm down Yuki when he's in such a panicked state, and you've done it for me. Thank you. Shut up. So when are we starting? I'm bored. We could start immediately. Now everybody go to your assigned stands, please. Shut up, Mikado, I swear. I know, right? He's so annoying. I'm so glad everybody had made their own resolutions and gathered in the trial ground to defeat me. You've all investigated all you can, right? Let's start. The final class trial. Wait! Final class trial? Why is there another class trial? Did somebody die? Well, I'll give a quick explanation of what we will be discussing when the trial starts, so you're not confused. What do we get for clearing the class trial? Do I get to live? Do I get my body back? What is it? Yuki, I understand you're confused, but try to calm down. If you're acting like this, we can't focus. We're here to save you. That's the goal of this class trial. I'm sorry. I didn't ask before, but who are you? Oh my god, he doesn't know Yuruko. What? Because he looks so different now. Oh, this is the first time Yuki's seen Yuruko's real appearance. Bruh. Huh? Yuruko? You're Yuruko? You look completely different. Well, I'm sorry I look so different. It's not really that important, but now you know who I am. It's okay, Yuki. I didn't recognize her either. You'll get used to it eventually. So we have Yuruko, Sora, Iroha, Mikado, Shobai, and are these two from the Kisaragi Foundation? Hey, when did the class trial just turn into common chit-chat? Can we get started already? I agree with Shobai. No need to rush, Shobai. We need to give Yuki time to fully understand the situation first. Think of this as a warm-up, since you won't have any time to relax when the trial starts. In that sense, everybody please keep talking. Does anybody have anything to say? Yuki Maeda. Yeah? Are you from the Kisaragi Foundation? Junko is better? You think Junko's better than Mikado? No way! I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that! Okay, maybe I'm biased though because I've seen Junko so much, so I'm just tired of her, but I don't know. I apologize. This work has truly become deplorable. Please accept my condolences. The Kisaragi Foundation will save you. Just be patient. That's all you have to say? A real professional you are. Do you really have nothing else to say? You truly are a different person, Mr. Kinjo. Shut up and start this Okay. I'll not drag this on too long. Let's get started. Due to the absence of Monochrome, I'll give the explanation myself. Hope you can all follow along. At least Mikado had a reason for doing all this and not to just screw the world over. Yeah. I mean, I think Mikado's just an interesting character just overall. You know, he has a more interesting backstory to go along with the entire story. And I like how he actually played the game along with us. You know what I mean? Instead of Junko, who just killed herself and then, you know, shows up later on. This is our final class trial. I don't know the real reason for this class trial, but Mikado still has something he wants to achieve. It's not just Yuki. We're all in danger by bringing Tsuro back to life. We have to stop it. But they're both good and tags at the end of the day. Like, oh my God, don't show me all of these. Oh no. Oh, I hate seeing these. So many people have died. Despite the various degrees of good and evil, all of them died because of Mikado Sonoji. If we let Mikado get away with this, there'll be more victims. That's why we have to put a stop to this. We can't save those who've fallen. The dead who have already left us can't return. But we could still save us survivors. Master Utsura. If you were here, what would you do? Would you save Yuki, who you hurt so much? You who was indifferent to everyone or everything? Would you even do anything? As someone who's been saved by you, I think I might be going too far trying to speak for you. But I still gotta fight for the truth. I don't know what's going to happen to my body on the outside. I don't know what the future holds for us, and there's no guarantee we can beat Mikado. However, I will still fight. Not as Akane Taira, not as Sora, but as the me who's standing here right now. Let's go! I like that! Let's get it, Sora. That's a beautiful CG, by the way. Would you like to save? Yes, we are gonna save. Imagine at the end of the class trial, Sora and Utsuro get married. What? You can't deny their deaths were more emotionally impactful than some of the deaths in Danganronpa. Oh yeah, for sure. Let's go with some... Let's equip some things. What do we got? Lucky EXP. I don't think we need that anymore. Increases the max number of bullets to 9 or removes the reload data. Okay. Sketch. Oh, okay. Wait, can I equip everything? Could I literally equip all of this? Hold on. Maybe not. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I can. I'm OP, baby. Let's go. Okay. Okay, we have everything in the student handbook. What do we got here? What's my bullets? Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be really good. OP to the max. That's what I'm saying, right? We out here. We have Virtual World Avatar, Yuri Kagarin, Hope's Peak 79th Class, Neo World Program, Next Generation Symbols of Hope, Monocro, Kokoro, Reset Code, Satsuka, Onokoji Twins, Akane, Children of Utsuro, Luck from the Heavens, Shinji Kasai, Shobai, Mikado, Alter Ego, Mikado Sonoji, Emergency Escape Code, Administrator Code, Control Room Recording. You already know what time it is! Class Trial! Let's begin. We gonna crush this trial, hopefully. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the final class trial. Ooh, given the disappearance of our original host, Monocro, I am Mikado Sonoji will be in charge of the explanation here. In the previous class trials, there was a murder case and the goal was to figure out who done it. However, in this class trial, we will discuss the truth of everything. If you manage to figure out this truth during the trial, it will end. This long killing school trip will finally end and each of you will return to your daily lives. Oh, doesn't that sound great? What? What are you talking about? Oh my God, I love how you can see Yuki's body in the background when it cuts over to him. That's awesome. This class trial is going to be very easy. Oh yeah, for sure. How are you guys doing? I came a bit late to the stream. Hi, Sophie. What's up? Welcome to the stream. What's so confusing about that? I don't believe those words. You're just trying to use me to resurrect Utsuro. Look at that. That looks so amazing. I love that. Discovering the truth is pointless in this nonsense trial. Pointless? Huh? It's not the same without Monocro. I know, right? I've already told everyone else that this class trial is an important process and the last stage of my plan. Isn't it good to have a final trial to resolve all of the doubts you may have? Or would you rather I kill somebody and we discuss the murder of that? No, thanks. Yuki, it's okay. I don't know what he's up to, but we know you're still alive and that Mikado's plan isn't complete yet. So there's still a chance we can win. There's still hope. I'm just as surprised as Yuki. When this is over, we'll all get to return to our daily lives. How long are you gonna keep up that lie for? I'm not lying. I'm being honest with you here. Nobody else has to die. I'm not some psycho serial killer like Kanade. Oh no, don't be name dropping here. Killing is no longer necessary. It's weird to hear you say that after everything we've been through. If your plan is successful, my body will belong to Utsuro. So how can I go back to my daily life if I don't have a body? Yuki, don't worry. Thanks to the people who died in the killing school trip, the conditions for a happy ending have already been met. The name font did change. I think it did. If everything gone as I planned, all of you should have died. And thanks to the intervention of the Kisaragi Foundation, an unexpected plan B had to be established. Although it was surprising, this plan B is a peaceful plan where everybody wins. Out of curiosity, are you going for that no damage run? Probably not. Excuse me, Mikado, but could you be so kind as to tell us where to start? Could you just shut up? Oh my god! Yo! Iroha brings up a good point. Where do we start? Whether Mikado's words are true or not, it doesn't change the fact that we're stuck in this place. That's true. Mikado, I don't care if you're lying to us or not, but where should we start? Should we start by clearing up what you found like usual? Ooh, good idea, Sora. Yes, everybody knows a little something different about my plans from their individual investigation. But before we discuss anything else, let's start with talking about Teruya. Of course, shut up, Mikado. Teruya's case was mostly solved in the last trial. However, there's one thing that has not been solved: the truth of Teruya's death. The death of Teruya holds an important secret that relates to the entire school's killing trip itself. We're discussing that first? Wait, what's wrong, Yuki? I didn't get a chance to investigate, so what do? I was just trapped here the whole time. I don't know anything, so how am I supposed to join in? Hush, little Yuki. This class trial is an abnormal one. I expected such a rebuttal from you. Huh? You just need to quietly sit on the bus and listen. Ooh, what? We can't even fill him in or anything? In this class trial, no, in my plan, you're my special piece. I have to give you the deluxe treatment. What? Don't worry, Yuki. Me and Sora found out a surprising amount of information when we investigated. It'll be just like before. We've got this. So this class trial is just to explain things to Yuki. Oh, snap. Somebody donated. Shouts out to... Oh, I think it's Thunder again.
I, one of many, fully accept you, Blaze, for who you are.
Aw.
Here's more to the future.
That's so nice. Who did that? Why does it not show me? Maybe they donated on a different thing? That's weird. Thank you, whoever that was. I appreciate it. Say it in the chat because on Streamlabs, it's not coming up. Shouts out to you. I swear, Blaze, you're such a cool YouTuber. I'm in love with this chat too. Aw, welcome, Tom. I appreciate it. Oops. Wow, you've all been working hard. Well, I've been trapped in this place. I donate on Streamlabs, had to find it on link. Oh, I got you. Thank you so much, Raven. It didn't pop up yet, though. But thank you so much. Sorry, guys. We're talking about the death of Teruya. Everything starts from here. I don't know what this trial means, but there's no way around but... Wait, what? There's no way around it but through. Right now, I need to figure out what Mikado's planning by playing along. Investigation is over. It's time for the trial. I'll save everyone. All right, we're gonna do the non-stop debate. Your objective is a non-stop debate to find a weak point in an argument. We know what this is. Okay, hold on. Stop. We've played plenty of Danganronpa. Time to spin the table, like Paz just said. The funny rainbow man. We got to figure out who killed the funny rainbow man. Okay, so I have administrator code, Neo World Program, Post Peak 79 class. Okay, is Teruya's death really that important to the case? Teruya's death wasn't just a murder. There's more to it than that. This OST is amazing. Aren't you the culprit? Teruya died because someone poisoned him, right? That's what we deduced in the last trial. Our reasoning was correct. Mikado even admitted that. Is there something we're missing? Yes. Teruya's death. According to what we saw during the investigation, it wasn't that simple. Gotta think about that. Hold on. How do I switch bullets? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know how the controls work. Maybe I should have read the instructions. That's the bullet list. How do I switch bullets though? Oh, here it goes. This is how you do it. Control room recording. Emergency escape code. Oh wait, what about the code, the administrator code? Oop. Let me look at that real quick. Tobai, we're going to be Mikado, control room recording. It could be this one though. Chapter 5 is usually crazy. It's relevant to chapter 6. Yeah, normally. It's definitely not this one. Okay, so I think we're gonna go with the I think it's the control room recording. I know these controls only 30 seconds later. How do I change bullets? Does that work? Okay. Okay, I know the controls now. We're good. Is it this one? I think it's the because someone poisoned him, right? Oh my god. There's more to it than that. I want to say it's this one. That's wrong. This moves so fast. I wish I could yeah, because he ate it himself. He didn't technically Iroha didn't poison him. Okay, there it goes. We're good. $80 points. Oh my god, this is gonna be terrible. What we got? No, Yuki. The poison was prepared by Mikado, however, he willingly digested it. Teruya poisoned himself. What? What are you talking about? You're saying that he willingly ate poisoned food himself? Yes, exactly. That's crazy. During our investigation, Sora and I found CCTV footage of Teruya recorded in the control room. What's up, Naru? There was a video of when Mikado and Iroha kidnapped Teruya. The control room? Where's that? Do you remember the locked room on the second floor of the Monocruise? Teruya was tied up. After seeing the rice that Iroha brought him, he discovered the poison inside. I saw it. He put the poisoned food in his own mouth. You said you were gonna be OP? Yeah, I did. I thought. But I forgot that I've never played this before, so you know, I've never played the computer version of Danganronpa, so this is different. Correct. Teruya wasn't killed. He chose to die himself. However, I was the one who put the poison on the food in the first place. What? Why did he do that? Sora said that on the 5th island, Teruya activated his reset code and got his memories back. So why would he kill himself? I don't understand. I mean, he was kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. About that. Why did Teruya choose to die? Why did he eat the food even though he knew it was poisoned? I need to think. The flashback anagram. Okay. Let's read the instructions, okay? The goal of the flashback anagram is to remember an important detail from past events. When the game begins, a variety of cards will be shown on screen. Hope you're enjoying SDRA. Oh yeah, I love this. The cards will only be shown for 5 seconds. In this time, you should try to remember where each card is located. Once the cards are hidden, you will be given a few letters at the bottom right of your screen. Okay. Your objective is to find the missing letters that were displayed on the cards. So I have to mix and match the cards. That's not too hard. Match 2 cards and the same letters to punch in your answer. I'm usually pretty good with memorization games. If the 2 cards you pick are the same and are in the correct answer, they will be placed in the bottom left. Not making the correct matches will reduce your score. Making a match that isn't part of your answer will reduce your health. What's going to be hard though is this going to be in Korean? Better Productions, thank you for the donation, the super chat actually. The $5. Blaze, I acknowledge you as the chillest YouTuber I've ever been subscribed to. Thanks for making my day. Oh, thank you. You're amazing. Much love to you, dude. I appreciate it. They're still showing tutorials? No, that's a good thing. Mox 2000, that's a good thing because I've never played this. Oh, snap. This is about to be hard. Hold on. Let me read this. Oh, wait. I can cheat. Let's go. That's so dope. What is it, though? Hold on. There's so many. I know, right? I'm to laugh at Blaze suffering. I know this is going to be bad. I have to figure out what the word is first, though. Okay. Oh my God, you're so timed on this. Does this one only have one? Hold up, stop. Oh no! It's a, yeah, this is a fan game. This is a fan game. Kokoro's skill makes those transparent. Yeah, that's good, huh? I was gonna put hurt, but I don't think it's that. Could be man. No. What's the question here? Basically, when why did Teruya eat the poison? No. Firewall is not firewall, is it? I think he sacrificed himself, if anything. I was gonna put human sacrifice, but I don't think that one makes sense. Yeah, because I already did man. I already did man. It is man. I did that one though. I could try it again, but I did that. Yeah. It's not human firewall either. This isn't going anywhere at all. I need to concentrate, try again. I can't give up here. Human firewall? No, it's not that either. It has to be bugged. We could just put firewall, but no, that doesn't make sense. If this is bugged, that would suck. Hold on. No, I think this is bugged. Huge? Nah, it's not gonna be huge. Yeah, I think this is bugged. This is bugged. Because it can only be human sacrifice. Oh, now it's working. Wait, what? Hold on. Okay, hold on. But I don't see any SA. What the freak? There's no S or anything. I can do firewall. Let's try firewall. Yeah, it does work. Okay. Okay. Oh, there it is. Oh, no, 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 no. Can I get wall? There it is. This game's like, okay, I'm ready. I know, right? When you cheat, game cheats back, I guess. That's hilarious. That is so... Wait, what? It's not human firewall? Or is it bugged again? Are you... What? I guess it's not bugged. It is bugged. Where do you download the English version? I actually got this from one of the people that translate it. They gave this to me. They made like my own special like version of this. So there might be bugs and stuff. And this is definitely one of the bugs for sure. Oh my God. Is this the right question? Yeah, it has to be. What else would it be? Okay, it's right here. Whoa. Oh, what the heck? I'm done. This is crazy. What? It takes like 4 times of doing that for it to actually work. Wow. Why did Teruya choose to die? That's because Teruya's body was being used for something. The game didn't approve of your exploits? Right. Used for something. The very existence of Teruya is a firewall that blocks access to the real world. When that killing school trip first started, Teruya and Ray showed up in front of us. Do you remember? Ray was turned into a pile of ash and Teruya was sent flying by my magical spell. After that happened, I modified the data of the unconscious. So you turned him into a firewall? And what exactly do you mean by he blocks access to the real world? To put it simply, as long as Teruya's heart is beating, nobody from the outside world can interfere with Utsuroshima. Imagine that was part of the game, like naturally it's bugged instead of a glitch in what you're doing. That would be crazy because they would kind of like fall into the theme of everything being glitched up and stuff. And Mikado cheating. What? That's crazy. Didn't you think it was strange how nobody from the outside came to you at all? Okay. All right. Now the donations are coming through. Tom, thank you for the $3. Hello, Blaze. Hope your day has been great. I love you so much. I love you too. And Raven, thank you for the $5. I donated through Streamlabs earlier because I didn't know how to donate with Super Chat. Love you, Blaze. And I'm glad I found you through SDRE too. Oh, thank you. And thank you for all of the donations. And Allison, thank you for the $3. I'm really excited for this chapter. How about you, Blaze? How do you feel about it? I'm excited. This is going to be a great chapter. Teruya kept patiently saying that the Kisaragi Foundation would come to help. Even after you all figured out that Ray was still alive, the Foundation never came to help. It wasn't that they didn't want to help. It was that they couldn't. Chapter 6 needs some Doki Doki. That'd be crazy. If it like messed with my like computer and stuff like that, that'd be crazy. Shortly after Teruya died, we were able to escape into the outside world. What's up, Night Waffle? You all went into the outside world? In the class trial, you lost consciousness during the execution too, right? That was because our connection to that virtual world was lost. Please, you should play Doki Doki Plus. I want to. I definitely probably will. But why didn't leave? I was still stuck here. In your case, I prepared some preventative measures in case of an emergency. I manipulated Yuki's code so that even if the virtual world crashes for an unknown reason, he would stay under my control. Wow! This is why Yuki remained in the virtual world. That makes sense. What? Damn you. Don't get annoyed. Sora didn't leave either. In Sora's case, her body on the outside is dead, so it's slightly different to your case, Yuki. Okay. Wait, Sora can't go out into the real world? About that. We'll talk about it later. Yeah, that's a long story. We just figured that out. We need to focus on the trial. Green Joey, thank you for the 5. Been watching your content since your V3 Let's Play. That's a long time. You're an awesome and funny YouTuber and your energy is mad contagious. Have a great day. Oh, Joey, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Much love to you guys. Sora. Anyway, Teruya realized that the Kisaragi Foundation could save everyone if he died. He understood Mikado's plan entirely and decided to willingly eat the poisoned food and kill himself. And that is why Teruya died. Congratulations, that is the correct answer. Even a little look into it, and you'd see something strange. Teruya truly was an idiot. He shouldn't have eaten the food given from the enemy. I was going to kill Teruya either way. He just made it so I didn't even have to do it myself. He really did all that? Teruya sacrificed himself to remove the firewall? I think it's amazing. It's something I couldn't even do. It was a meaningful sacrifice. But the two members of the Kisaragi Foundation he believed in so much couldn't even finish the job. Sheesh. Yeah, I mean, he's not wrong. Yo, look at Ray. Ray's like, oops. The Kisaragi Foundation is doing their best. Please don't be too harsh on them, Yuki. If it wasn't for my luck, the fight would have ended with the Foundation's victory. Teruya's sacrifice was indeed significant. Thanks to him, your life was saved. Please be considerate. Could you just shut up? Dude, Yuruko is killing the shutting up. Wow, I was only trying to help. I find something strange. Why aren't the Foundation members participating in the discussion? Iroha and Shobai too. This is getting boring. It's like my precious guests aren't even here. Shut it. I guess Teruya really didn't mean anything to them. How insensitive. Both of you checked the video in the control room, right? Did you both feel nothing watching that? I have no intention of participating in this crazy trial. I have an idea of what you're trying to achieve by doing this. Until we reach that stage, my participation isn't needed in this pointless discussion. I see. I'll ask you this. Why did you choose Teruya? I don't quite understand. Why did you force Teruya into this killing school trop instead of me? From your point of view, would it really matter which one of us participated in the game? Ray, isn't it obvious? Teruya's a moron. Oh, Iroha's laughing! You little... Oh, I'm sorry, I have a cold. However, even if you participated, Ray, the result would not have changed thanks to the power of divine luck. But it would make the process significantly easier if I include someone who is an idiot. I see. It was idiotic of me to ask. It's still going to be difficult either way. Even if there's guests here, the participation amount is still low. If this keeps up, I'll have no choice but to force open your mouths. That means it's time for the truth of the killing school trip you've all been waiting for. Why is nobody responding? Iroha? What? Oh, yay! Cancel Iroha? No! As much as I want to say yes, no. Before we discuss more, I'd like to hear something from Yuki. Huh? Me? I must help Yuki, who didn't participate in the investigation. This is the director of the Kisaragi Foundation, the former ultimate policeman, Tsurugi Kinjo. If you're the leader of the Kisaragi Foundation, you're the most important person here. Yuki, what do you think of Mr. Kinjo here? Oh, the Kisaragi Foundation was a little too late to save us, but I think they were trying to help us from the outside. Were they trying to save you? Is that really true? What if I told you that everyone's desk was all on the leader of the Kisaragi Foundation? What? Mikado might not be lying. I know the truth about Tsurugi. What did Tsurugi do? Logic craft is about to begin. Okay, let me... Oh, I like this. The Logic Craft is a brand new minigame. When the minigame starts, blocks will fly from the right side. You have to make sure to dodge these. Players can ascend by holding the Z key. Okay, the Z key. When the Z key is released, you automatically descend. Okay, it's like playing, what was that game? Flappy Bird. When colliding with the block, damage is taken from the shield gauge. Ouch. The shield gauge can withstand a total of 5 hits. Any more than that would result in a retry. Likewise, when all your power is extinguished, your health reduced by 1. However, the damage varies according to the color of the block. 1 for green, 2 for yellow, red is death. Sky blue blocks are laid on the top and bottom. If you touch these, you'll take 1 damage. Okay. I kind of just needed help knowing like how to ascend and descend. 7 seconds to read the question and answer it. Okay. Little Game 10, thank you for the sub. Welcome. You can freely move around. If you break through all 3 stages, you will clearly... Okay, yeah. Flappy Sora! Yay! Let's see how this works. Do I have to hold it? Oh shit. What the? I'm holding Z. Z ain't doing shit. Oh my god. Okay, Z didn't do anything. This game lied. Oh my god. Oh, this is harder than I thought. Oh my god. It's so like loose. Like you barely tap the up and down and it like wants to go like everywhere. Flappy Sora, Flappy Sora, Flappy Sora. Wait, that was stage 1. Why was Tsurugi Kinjo the cause of everyone's death? Because he's incompetent? I think it's this one, right? Because he withheld the information. Yeah. 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 Ha. Yeah. Hold Z, they said. Well, no, that's wrong. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. All of that crap that I've been talking through this entire playthrough when I said, why can't the people play better? I feel sorry. I'm really sorry. I can see why. This is harder than I thought. Oh my god. That smiley face. It's not Flappy Bird. It's actually Geometry Dash rocket stage thingy. I used to love Geometry Dash. What information did Tsurugi Kinjo hide? Actually, it's this one, right? Yeah. Because he knew about Shobai. Lily, what's up? Welcome. Yeah, this is a fan game, yes. This is actually a Korean fan game that is fully translated now. You can actually check it out on Johnny Youngster's channel. And also OFFICIALKAI's channel. I actually got this... oh, I'm about to die if I hit one of these. I actually got this build from OFFICIALKAI. OFFICIALKAI's been doing great work translating all of the games, so I appreciate them. I also have DRA1 because Zephyrum gave me a beta for that, so shouts out to Zephyrum. We'll be playing that pretty soon. Prevent it from getting leaked because he's a member of Void to revive Utsuro. Not a member of Void. I'm so addicted to Geometry Dash. Okay, no Flappy Birds. We beat it. That was easy. Okay. Well, Kirby minigame without the shooting, that is? Yeah. Yeah, at least your shields come back. That's good. We beat it, though. I got 100 points. 3 for 3. First try. So that's it. You're talking about what Tsurugi hid about the spy, right? Yes. Still as sharp as always, Sora. What are you talking about? A spy? Hidden information? Tsurugi. No, the entire Kisaragi Foundation has been tracking Mikado down for a long time. However, Mikado was hard to find, and in the process, Tsurugi made a bold move to turn the tides. Bye, Mr. Bubbles. Thanks for coming by. He planted a spy. A spy? Who is it? Do you know? The spy that Tsurugi planted in order to locate Mikado. If I recall, it was... Shobai! I know it's you, homie. Shobai Hashimoto. He's the spy inside of Void who was working for the Kisaragi Foundation. No way. Shobai's the spy? He's not just a spy. Originally, he was on Mikado's side and working for Void as their collaborator. But he was also hired by the Kisaragi Foundation. So in other words, he was a double agent. Working for Void and the Kisaragi Foundation at the same time? So he's the collaborator Nikke mentioned in the Tower of Babel. That's right. This information was also confirmed by Iroha herself. Stop right there, Kane. Huh? I'm not going to deny that I hid the information, but it was the sacrifice that needed to be made. Also, the information couldn't have been in the clues that Mikado Sonoji left for us. Yuruko as the spy would have been pretty cool. That would have been a cool twist. It was me, I'm the spy, Millette was the spy. I'm not gonna be typing in the chat because I want to just watch the game, so see you later. Have a nice day. Bye, Tom. Thanks for stopping by, by the way. Lurk away. How exactly do you know that? I told her. Excuse me? Got a problem with that? Wake up, psycho cop. How long are you going to be this stubborn? Your damn pride is important right now. Your plan, which you have been preparing years for, has failed. We have to try something else. Froggy, thanks for the sub. Even if you're right, I don't know what it has to do with exchanging information with those people. If they know the truth, would it even change the results? The result might not be different, but there are other possibilities, including the one that could potentially lead us to hope. I'm not going to blindly follow your orders anymore. I've had enough of you. I'm working on my own now. Oh my God. She is going solo. Jesse, what's up? Your one plan has failed. If you had just told me what's going on, I could have helped. You owe the Foundation a lot. Wait, they're both part of the Kisaragi Foundation, right? So why are they both fighting? Didn't I tell you? Everyone's death is a result of Tsurugi's actions. The espionage plan was not created by the Kisaragi Foundation as a whole, just by the leader selfishly alone. It's no different than Tsurugi killing Teruya himself. If you'd have just told us, even just a little, we might have been able to find a way to save him. Not only that, Tsurugi was in contact with Shobai, meaning he knew that the killing school trip was about to take place. Even though a lot of innocent people would die, Tsurugi simply tolerated it all. How morbid. Yikes, Tsurugi. No way. Aiko, thank you for the sub. But why did you even hide it from the Foundation in the first place? You must have been concerned about the info getting leaked. If it was ever leaked that Shobai was in contact with Tsurugi, all of his efforts would be in vain. Typical. He doesn't mind sacrifices as long as he achieves his goal in the end. He's always been like this. Tsurugi? From my memories, I remember you believe in justice more than anything, and you despise all criminals. So why would you team up with a known criminal like Shobai? I just don't understand that. I'm just wondering why this man didn't get a hitman sent after him. I know, right? I just finished some fan art I made of you, Blaze. I sent it to you on Twitter if you wanted to check it out. I'll check it out after the stream. Thank you. You don't get it. It's quite simple. Ooh, look at that CG! I used evil to judge evil. So you used evil for evil? What? Sora's like, wait, what? Make that make sense. There's so much evil and injustice in this world. Amongst them is the real evil. People so rotten that they can't be judged fairly. The retribution for judging such wickedness causes too much mental damage. Two members of justice being tainted just to judge one evil? Does it seem absurd? There's a way around this problem. To let evil judge true evil. Are you talking about the theory of necessary evil? There shouldn't be a thing as necessary evil. In my perfect world, there shouldn't be any evil at all. Oh, now this man's talking about perfect worlds and stuff like that. He's just as evil as Mikado is. I only use evil as a sort of medium. That's all. This man is a cult leader, dude. What the hell? He's more crazier than he looks. Tsurugi? Ray, I thought you understood. I've just been pretending to understand. Until now. That's hot. You crossed the line a long time ago. Ever since you killed Ju Kinjo. I don't care what you say. From the beginning, I knew not everybody would understand my path. But Ray, allow me to ask you something. Was there any other way? Huh? Look at his eye! Oh! That's so dope! If I hadn't have worked with that damn broker, how would we even have found Mikado Sonoji in the first place? What's up, Delaney? Do you remember the days where you couldn't find a single clue? Even when the entire intelligence team was on it? Without the help of this broker, do you think we would have even found the location of Mikado Sonoji? Could you have figured out Mikado's plan on your own? That's... Yes, I know. It has negative consequences. But at least I had a plan. And we managed to get this far. We're here. Face to face with Mikado Sonoji. I don't care if you act alone or not. I don't feel betrayed. But you don't have the right to blame me for doing nothing. That's ridiculous! Huh? Kinda has a point. I don't know. Yuki. I still don't know everything. And I still have a lot of questions, but I know this for sure. You lost to Mikado. It doesn't matter if you worked with Shobai. You still withheld important information from your comrades. And as a result of that, you ended in the clutches of Mikado and participating in this trial, just as he wanted. To judge evil with evil. You can't judge No, that's... If you really were that great, you would have saved me. Look at me. I don't even have a body. Yuki, go off. Go off, Yuki. Stop. Stop it. Stop acting so pretentious like it's all over. You need to think of a... That's enough. You dare say that with that face? With that voice? Don't you dare talk to me like that. Ah! Huh? Shut your mouth, Yuki. Somehow, I'll save you. So just please shut your mouth. Oh my God, everyone's telling each other to shut up. Like, we're falling apart. What happened? Why is this guy screaming? Tsurugi, that's enough. You might not have known this, but Yuki was Tsurugi's mental support during his previous killing game. What are you talking about? It's the first time I've seen this guy before. No, it wasn't you, Yuki. It was Master Utsuro, pretending to be Yuki. Sora did that, didn't she? She helped Utsuro kidnap Yuki and went to Hope's Peak Academy pretending to be him. I saw it in a file in the control room. The 79th class's killing school life was caused by Utsuro. Utsuro erased his own memories, and he thought he was Yuki until the end. Tsurugi Kinjo. Yuki's right. We have no choice but to proceed with this trial for now. And to do that, I told Akane the information you told me. Well, I'm sorry, Tsurugi. I didn't mean all that. No, I understand your anxiety, Yuki. I'm very sorry for the inconvenience I've caused. It's okay. Rei. What? I'm sorry. I'm helpless now that my plan has failed. What Yuki said was exactly the truth. I just didn't want to admit it. You're pathetic, honestly. Do you really think I'll forgive you for what you did to Ruya and I? When this is over, you'll feel my wrath. Tsurugi, Rei. Thank you for creating content for us. You're my favorite content creator. You always make my day and probably lots of other people's. Aww. It makes my day that you would say something like that. Thank you for the kind comment. I appreciate it. I guess it can't be helped. It's true that everyone here is fighting against Mikado altogether. Let's try to cooperate. I'll put my personal feelings aside. Excellent! What? Tsurugi, you really are amazing. Oh, thank you guys so much. Your espionage plan you've been working on for the last few years has failed, and you're in a virtual world with no chance of succeeding. And to top it off, you have to deal with the painful memories of looking at someone with the face of an old friend. You sure have a strong mind. I definitely think you're truly one of the best humans I've ever encountered. Hey, Tsurugi, just to let you know, pretty much 90% of everything he says is utter bullshit. Just ignore him. I was planning on it anyway. I still get treated the same? Even in the finale? Well, that's not important now. But it seems Tsurugi and Rei now seem to have at least a little intention to join in. Now that's cleared up. Shall we continue? If you are unsure or have any questions during this process, please don't hesitate to ask. Tsurugi, there's something I want to ask you. Oh, what is it, Yuki? I'm not talking to you. Shut up. I love this guy. I didn't mean it. The reason why you've been communicating with Shobai is because you learned about Mikado's plan because of him, right? Yes, because you deserve it. Aw, thank you, Lamp Girl. What did you discover that made Rei so angry? That's correct. Shobai Hashimoto was able to find confidential information about Mikado Sonoji. And because the Kisaragi Foundation had failed to capture Mikado Sonoji multiple times, I decided to work with him. And thanks to this, I was able to find out how Mikado was able to pull such a large-scale crime off. The two Kisaragi Foundation members have started to participate in our discussion, so I have to help them both as much as possible. The confidential information Shobai found out about Mikado, I found it when I was investigating with Iruko. Alright, we're back to non-stop debating. He looks like a German soldier. I know, right? He does. Several years ago, Mikado Sonoji hacked into the Foundation's database. Since then, we, the Kisaragi Foundation, have been trying to capture him. The first few times, he was easily traceable. There were many occasions to catch him in reality, so we were constantly chasing after him. Then after it became impossible to track him. Yes, although it's impossible for a human to hide their footsteps completely. But after some time, all traces of Mikado Sonoji vanished. But didn't you say that was impossible? Then how's that possible? He's only human after all. That's wrong. Does something happen to prevent you from doing that? No, that's wrong. Underrated king for watching gameplays of many different games. PS, your camera quality definitely improved. Wow, I sound corny, so sorry. No, you're good anyways. Thank you so much. Your camera quality definitely improved. It's improved like a lot. A whole lot. Mikado's confidential information that Tsurugi found out through Shobai. It's got to be that. It's the alter ego one. Let's skip. Skip again. And it should be the next one. Yeah, this one right here. Yeah! They used to stream on Twitch before, but they have recently streamed on YouTube. Yeah, so I used to stream on Twitch. I don't stream on Twitch anymore. I'm pretty much exclusively on YouTube nowadays. Someone count how many times these people say the word impossible in this trial? No, Yuki. It is possible. It is. Simply because Mikado Sonoji isn't human. What? Tsurugi and Rei said after some time, he couldn't be tracked. That's because the human called Mikado Sonoji is already dead. What? Mikado's dead? No way. I mean, they say impossible. They use a lot of dots. They say each other's names a lot. There's a lot of things that the dialogue does. It's funny. Rei, could you please show that picture to Yuki? The one containing the corpse of Mikado? Of course. You should do Among Us stream on Twitch. You know what? I did stream Among Us not too long ago. Well, it was like probably a few months ago with Weeby News and a few other YouTubers. It was pretty fun. This is the state of Mikado in the real world. It's so gruesome. How did you get a hold of this photo? Oh, Shobai must have taken it. It looks horrible. Wait, I don't understand. Mikado isn't human? If he's not human, what is he? Who's this right in front of us? The human known as Mikado is already dead. The Mikado in front of us, that person, no, he's a artificial intelligence. Or alter ego. An alter ego. He's not actually a living person. He's just an AI. More specifically, an alter ego. An alter ego? What's that? Don't worry. I didn't even know what it was until the investigation. What's up, Kuro? See you, Blaze. I'm going to be exiting the stream. I have to go. Hope you have fun. Aw, Yuki, bye. Thank you for coming to the stream. We appreciate you. Alter ego is an high-tech software created by Chihiro Fujisaki, the ultimate programmer of Hope's Peak 78th class. It's an AI formed and grown through deep learning to create a human-like other self. Hi, kitty. What? Mikado's an AI? Correct. What a shocking and unexpected twist. Hello, world. And that's why the Kisaragi Foundation couldn't track Mikado down. An alter ego doesn't have a body, meaning it would be impossible to catch him since he can just jump from network to network as well as manipulate information. What's up, Cass? Hey man, I'm on break at work, but I figured I'd stop by for a quick minute while I saw you were live. Aw, thank you. That being said, the person who hired Shobai wasn't the real Mikado, but the alter ego Mikado. After all, ego Mikado hired and paid Shobai to kill the Mikado in reality. What's up, Nico? Oh, wait, this is too much to take in. I still don't understand. I've never heard of an alter ego before. So, alter ego Mikado hired Shobai to kill his real counterpart? But then who created his alter ego? I was created by a human, obviously. Huh? So who created you? I killed the parents who gave birth to me. Ah, the forbidden sense of immortality. Only me and Kanade would get it. You and Kanade? What? I never made it to one of the streams before because I was either always busy or in school, but since school's over, I'm glad I could finally make it to this one. I'm glad school's over. People are coming in droves, and I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys are having a good summer. Ray said it a little while ago. Alter Ego is a program created by the ultimate programmer of Hope's Peak Academy. The technology was modified and improved using various ultimate students, and there are various versions of Alter Ego in fact. However, due to the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, Jugo Inoshima, the technology wasn't well known to the public. Tragic event in human history. This is too much. There's just so much I don't know, right? Hey, I'm sorry, Yuki, but you got to go back and play a whole like trilogy until you understand that. You still don't remember? Unlike the others who've had their reset codes unlocked, Yuki's hasn't been. Come to think of it, didn't Teruya say something like that before? A Hope's Peak Academy is in ruin? Also, according to Yuruko's theory, our memories were manipulated to be back to our high school days, and our appearance as ultimates too. That's right. You didn't know who I was when you first saw me again. What I look like now is how I actually look in the real world. When I was a student, I lied about my age to work as a hostess. The moment Mikado said hello world, I realized that's hello world is the first program teachers have computer science students like me do as our first assignment. Oh, really? That's kind of cool. Huh? What? That sounds familiar. Maybe I did that when I took computer science. I can't remember. So we're not ultimate students? That's right. Most of the actual ultimate students are already dead. That's strange. That doesn't make sense. What is it, Yuki? Whoa! Hey, slow down there, champ. You just said the alter ego was created by the ultimate programmer, right? And that alter ego Mikado was created by the actual Mikado. That's one big contradiction. I don't understand what's happening. Please refute me if I'm wrong, Sora. Uh-oh. The rebuttal showdown is about to begin. We need an explanation for this, okay? Even though I know how to play, I don't know the controls. Shoot down your opponent's arguments, of course. During the rebuttal showdown, the opposing student will present their argument to you in the form of words. Yep. Coming towards you in 5 lanes. I don't know why he's so lost. He's just tripping. This is for gameplay, apparently. Okay, I gotta use the directional keys in Z. Hopefully Z actually works this time, because it didn't work last time. The words that appear will only show for 1 to 3 seconds. Fail to hit them with that time and you'll lose health and score. Conversely, by shooting at if I get it. Okay, wait. Okay, S is to switch arrows. Okay. Refutation arrows aren't equipped by default, so you have to do that yourself. Use shift to switch between refutation arrows and then use S to equip your... Okay. Shift and S. And Z to shoot. Cool. The letter Z betrayed us last time. It really did. Is it gonna be Kokoro? Oh my god, can I just shoot? Whoa. Oh my god, this is kind of fun. I understand that Yuki doesn't want to believe it. I couldn't believe it at first either, but if he just hears me out, I'm sure he'll understand. I need to explain to him what I learned during the investigation. Wait, whoa. Oh my god. Yo, this is fast. And I like, okay, hold on. Oh my god. Other eagles were only created by ultimate students. Hold on. Oh my god, there's so much happening. What the heck is this rebuttal even? Dude, this is harder to play than I thought. Okay, this is... my neck? I know, right? Wait, how do I shoot the arrow though that I need? I have the arrows equipped, but oh wait. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. There's so much going on in this game right now. I know, right? Hold on. It's really... Oh, I did it. Like, I was trying to figure out how to switch the arrow so I could shoot it, so I could prove my point. But you had to hit shift again to do it. Ultimate lucky blaze. I know, right? I used my ultimate luck there for real. Wait, Yuki, just listen to me a minute. Are you really taking his word for it? What? Is Mikado lying? The fact that Mikado made his own alter ego is simply incorrect. Alter ego Mikado was co-developed. Co-developed? There was someone who helped him. That's wrong. It's quite the opposite. Mikado was the helper, not the main developer. Yuki, you know her well. The main developer's name is Kokoro Kurokawa, or you might know her as Kokoro Mitsume. What? Kokoro? It's her? There was a document in the infirmary that showed various conversations between Mikado and Kokoro. Like, I was trying to hit that one with the arrow so much, and it wouldn't let me. And I'm just like, come on, because every time he said Mikado was alone, I'm like, I want to use the Kokoro arrow. I think it's clear that two of them had some kind of working relationship, and that Kokoro was the main producer of Mikado's alter ego. Kokoro. Ah, what a nostalgic name. How painful is it to hear the name of your dead mother? Wait, I don't understand. Why is Kokoro being brought up? Kokoro's dead? We know how she died, right? My head hurts. Are you okay? Wait, whose mother? Are we just gonna skip over that? Quiet, everyone. You're forgetting that Yuki here didn't investigate like you all. I know you're all impatient, but don't say all this as if it's common knowledge. Have pity for Yuki here. Shut up. You're just trying to make Yuki's memories come back. Let me take over the explanation from here. I'll explain all the details you might not all know. What are you saying? As you've all said, I am alter ego created by two people. My father, Mikado Sonoji, and my mother, Kokoro Kurokawa. Oh, like that. That's what you mean by mother. My father, Mikado Sonoji, desperately tried to gather information on the whereabouts of Master Utsuro. In the process of this, he learned quite a bit about computing and ended up becoming a hacker to search for information. My mother, Kokoro, was a prominent psychologist and researcher who excelled in the field of psychology. She left psychology for some reason and began to work on the field of brain science. I was born because of a coincidence of interest between my mother and father. Do you understand? Interests. My father wanted to revive Utsuro as an alter ego, and my mother wanted to understand emotions. To create a human from scratch was their goal, of course. A lot of research on emotions was needed for this. Wait, alter egos were created by Hope's Peak Academy students, right? So was Kokoro a Hope's Peak student? Kokoro was not a student of Hope's Peak Academy, but her excellent abilities were comparable to that of an ultimate. Ultimate talent is not absolute, of course. Hope's Peak Academy is the best educational institution in the world, but a talented person doesn't always have to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Continuing on, both my parents extracted the data from Master Utsuro based on experimental data taken from Kokoro's daughter. That was the base of my alter ego. Wait, Kokoro Kurokawa? Could it be? Mikako? Yeah, see? Ray's putting them together. No way. Woohoo. Finally a response. This must be a familiar name for Tsurugi and Ray here. As you might have expected, yes, your classmate Kokoro is the mother of Mikako Kurokawa. Wait. Tsurugi, did you know anything about this? Is that a no? We, show by Hashimoto. What? Why was I not informed? Giving me all the information was part of our contract. Did you hide this or just not know? Director, I don't even know anything about Mikado in the first place. I didn't bother to find out anything that wasn't related to our deal. I got no clue about that Kokoro girl's past. Mikako's mother was involved with Mikado Sonoji? It's gotta be a coincidence, right? By the way, isn't this the first time Shobai spoken in this trial? True? Wait, Mikado. Experimental data on her daughter? Tell me more about that. It's the first time I've heard anything about it. All Monocro said was that she had a daughter and that she was missing. And about an experiment, what happened? Oh, he was like saying, hey, we is French for yes. What a pain. Honestly, that isn't relevant to my plan at all. Still, if you're all so curious about it, I'll put it simply for you all. They were experiments on primitive emotions. Primitive emotions? What's that? In short, it's the original source of human emotions. Even though I'm not human, I still don't understand it well. The first emotions humans have when they are born, that pure emotion that is unaffected by external factors. Anyways, to study emotions, Kokoro, she was pregnant with a girl, and immediately after its birth, locked her away and studied her emotions from her lab. Excuse me? It's... Are you really gonna call Mikako it? That's disrespectful. Why would she? Pregnancy, babies, experiments on children. Is that legal? During this, she connected an electrical device to the girl's brain to obtain emotional details from it. However, her partner escaped and took their daughter called Mikako. And from that moment, until Mikako's death, everything she experienced was stored on Kokoro's computer. Kokoro's daughter is dead? Yes, she's dead. Because Mikako was a student of Hope's Peak's 79th class and Tsurugi and Rei's classmate. Teruya didn't mention it. In the killing game of the 79th class, everybody died except from 3 people. That is correct. Jobai informed me that somehow this killing game was supposed to be a recreation. Or recreation, my bad. That intel was correct. Yeah. Also, Junko Enoshima said that she had destroyed the data sent by Utsuro. So that's how Mikado learned the contents of the killing game that nobody except the 3 survivors knew. Junko Enoshima said that? Why? That's correct. All of it was etched into Mikako Kurakawa's brain. However, Mikako appears to have died before Masu Utsuro's identity was revealed. Combining that with the backup data from Alter Ego, Yamato stored in the Kisaragi Foundation, it's possible to see the entire contents of the killing game. What's up, Mooney? How about that? Do you understand now, Yuki? The fact that I am not human and am indeed an alter ego. Mikado and Kokoro worked together to develop the alter ego Mikado, who's right in front of us. His alter ego then hired Shobai and made plans to make the killing game we're currently in. Something's off. What is it, Sora? That's right. It's been on my mind ever since the investigation. Mikado, your purpose is to revive Utsuro, right? Yes. My mouth is dry from having to explain it so many times. Right? He's had to say that so many times. I was wondering about something you said a while ago. You said that the human Mikado was trying to revive Utsuro. Even though you're an alter ego, is your goal still the same? What are you trying to say, Sora? That's right. The alter ego that was supposed to be Utsuro's then became alter ego Mikado. That's what you're talking about, right? Yeah, that's what was on the computer during the investigation. I'll explain that. In short, it's because as soon as I was created, I got over my father's thinking. What are you talking about? I think you're wrong. My father made me to target Master Utsuro, but the first model that became my base was a replica. Yeah, this is what reminds me of Kingdom Hearts right here. Don't you know? So far, all of the developers of alter egos haven't been for someone else. Do you want to know why? Because your own brain is easier to understand than someone else's? It's said on the computer in the infirmary that an alter ego follows the developer's personality. That's correct, Yuruko. In other words, even if you scan your brain 100%, you can't implement it inside of other people. That's why my father implemented his own brain data, since it was taking time to tune the data. So then why are you exactly the same as Mikado? Because you die before you can resurrect Master Utsuro. What? From the moment my consciousness awoke, I aided my father in calculating his plans. I'm a clone of my father's internal brain structure, so it's no surprise my purpose is the same. Nobody's in a nutshell? I know, right? Weird thing I just noticed, but the clouds in the windows behind Iruko and Iroha actually move. Great detail. Oh, that's crazy. I didn't notice that. However, why hasn't my data been changed to Master Utsuro's? You might be asking. Because it was a terrible plan. It was too imperfect of a plan with a low success rate. Not to mention it was very inefficient. That's why I secretly hired Shobai Hashimoto behind my father's back and ordered him to kill my father. How's that possible? You're just an AI. How did you hire a broker? I'm just an AI? Are you saying that I'm less than human? Huh? Oh my god, that's where Detroit Become Human comes in. From the moment I was brought in this world, I surpassed human wisdom. All humans are beneath me. There's no human that even comes close, except from Master Utsuro with his luck. An alter ego can theoretically navigate through any network in the entire world. He would get AI Yuki to drop some roast like it's a Sunday in England. I know, right? Furthermore, in our current age of internet, nothing would be impossible for him to find out. Great, a Detroit Become Human plot. Could you imagine? But still, you killed the person who created you. To revive Master Utsuro, using my father's original plan, to put it simply, would take too long. Anyway, it would be impossible for him to meet with Master Utsuro. He's only human after all. This is my only plan. I just killed my father and carried out his purpose. It's the same result in the end. In the end, there's just one final step before Master Utsuro gets resurrected. So many surprise bombs are dropping, I know, right? Just shut up. Give me my body back. You say the real Mikado is dead, but how about Kokoro Kurokawa? What happened to her? Kokoro? You're referring to my mother. Well, Kokoro kept me alive. She was the deciding factor of my life. She decided to let me continue with the plan myself. What? Really? Whoa, okay, Kokoro looks nuts! You're the only artificially created emotion in existence. How far can you grow? Could your emotions surpass that of a real human's? And where would they go from there? Show me. Let yourself be carried by your emotions. Act on them. I won't stop you. Because you're the freest being in the world. What the heck? This girl was crazy about emotions! I can act proactively because I have emotions. My unexpected behavior was due to someone adjusting my emotions. Kokoro sleep? Yeah, she needs tons of sleep, huh? Kokoro's goal was the study of emotions. She infused me with an excess of emotions that exceeded my needs. And as a result, you modified the plan to your will, and in the process, you killed Mikado? What? Everything we fought for? Everything we've been through was all because of Kokoro? That's just a theory. Kokoro would never do that. No, Kokoro would have expected this to happen. She didn't even try to stop me. What would you expect from someone who experiments on a baby when it's just in the womb? Even to me, in artificial intelligence, the existence of somebody like Kokoro is surprising. She's a mad scientist. A mad scientist. Wait, but Kokoro was trapped and got murdered in the killing game. How do you explain that? She was trapped? Yuki, I think you got it all wrong. My mother voluntarily participated in the killing game. That's crazy. The three smartest people were also the three morally worst people. It's very true, Red Rock. She wanted to see how the Neo World program worked combined with my software in the virtual world. As for me, being implemented as a virtual avatar in a virtual world is the first time I've experienced the sensation of walking. But Kokoro lost her memory like us. That was a surprise for me. That means another betrayal? So technically, is Kokoro the mastermind? It was an unavoidable decision. Kokoro was the only person who could possibly stop me. She just caused problems later. I thought it'd be the best to take advantage of the situation. Okay, that's the whole story. Man, the bombs left and right. Kokoro, a scientist who used her daughter for human experiments without hesitation and threw away her dignity for research. That's the true nature of the Kokoro Mitsume we all knew. Was it for the best for everyone that she had her memories erased? Was the Kokoro I met during this killing school trip? Oh, is that terrible? Kokoro was indirect mastermind? Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, technically, she's not, but she kind of is. There's no point thinking about it now. No matter how much I think, she's already dead. And the dead can never come back. It's a rule of the world, an impossible thing to change. Yeah, the AI planned the killing game, so yeah, the AI would technically be the mastermind, but at the same time, like, indirectly, she kind of is the mastermind because she never stopped the AI. She let the AI grow into this crazy human being. Or human being. That's enough. Well, it is good that as a result, 2 insane criminals ended up dead because of a rogue AI. There's no place for sympathy. All we have to do is beat the degenerate scum in front of us. Instead of reacting to these dramatic reveals, we should switch topics. That's right. The story of my life is pretty dramatic. Anyway, since that point, the killing game proceeded smoothly. Yoruko, what's wrong? It's nothing. I'm just feeling a bit sick. It's a terrible series of events. It's just so hard to bear. I'm feeling sick too. Look how ill I am. Be strong, Yoruko. If you give up now, it'll all be in vain. I know it's an unusual case, but we have to stop him here. I agree, but he's not a human. Was there really no way to stop him from the beginning? I think we all liked her and was sad that she died. I know, right, Chaos? Right? She's such a lovable character, too. They wrote her so well. I'm right. Even this class trial was all planned by Mikado. Not to mention the Kisaragi Foundation is clueless. Yo, Yuki. Huh? Everything's gonna be fine. Let's just keep going. We're all gonna get out of this. Probably. That's unexpected of you, Shobai. There's nothing to worry about. Although it's not ideal for everyone. But I wouldn't consider what's gonna happen a bad ending. Really? How do you know? I said the same thing, remember? From the beginning, I said I have no intention of killing you all. I only want to revive Master Utsuro. That's bullshit. You know full well what will happen when Utsuro is resurrected. That bad is disaster incarnate. A thing such as him shouldn't even exist in this world. Whilst your unwavering conviction is amazing, what you just said is quite ironic. Your life wouldn't be the same without Master Utsuro. Divine luck was cast on you too, was it not? What? What's he talking about? During the killing game of the 79th class, Tsurugi here was saved by divine luck. Ooh, really? Your legs. You're in a wheelchair, aren't you? Hasn't it gotten to the point where you can't even walk anymore? Shut up! I'd rather die than unleash a monster like Utsuro. As long as I live, I will never allow him to come back to life. Never. Your will is irrelevant. The result has already been decided. Now then, let's move on. After making a swift deal with Shobai, my plan progressed. He did such a wonderful job solving my physical limitations, but I never thought he would betray me, Fufu. From that moment on, I began to collect diverse information that was necessary for my plan using networks from all over the world. Give Yuki your hope energy? I know, right? That's when I obtained the 3 most important pieces of information. Yuki needs all the hope energy that he can get. What are you talking about? I mean, you should already know. Really? Iroha, what's he talking about? Yeah, Iroha, what's he talking about? Woohoo! No need to rush. Let's discuss them one by one. You gotta love this song. This is a classic. Classic banger. If Utsuro never existed, then Hajime, Emma, Nikke, Iroha, and Akane's life becomes hell. So in my contract with Shobai, he was to assume the role of my body. Okay. What was the first piece of information I obtained from Shobai after we formed our contract? A clue is that it's something directly related to Iroha. It's got something to do with me? Maybe it's got something to do with my fortune. Fortune? Did you find a trace of Utsuro? No, you're both wrong. I don't know why, but Iroha seems to be putting in almost no effort. The grand plan to revive Master Utsuro. During its creation process, I felt like I needed some partners. By partners, you mean people to betray? Void? Partners? What would a person like Mikado consider a partner? The children of Utsuro? Let's see if this one is it. Maybe I need to... Should I shoot Iroha with it? It's got something to do with me. Okay. Oh. Yeah! Let's go. Let's get it. But he does have a good god complex. You know, this whole thing about resurrecting Utsuro and using Yuki's body as vessel is giving major Paper Mario 1000-Year Door finale vibe. Hey! Don't spoil that game. I have never played any of the Paper Mario games. I want... Oh, what? Oh no! The game crashed as I hit save? I hope it's saved. What in the world? No, the game just crashed. What in the... What? What? As I hit save. I hope that's saved though. No! What in the world? I really do hope that it saved. I think it did. I think we're good. I think this is it. Yeah, okay, we're good. Woo! Okay, we're good. If it has something to do with Iroha, then it's gotta be how you gathered Void, right, Mikado? That is correct. Whilst looking for information to help with my plan, I discovered traces of the children of Utsuro, who were in the same situation as me. Children of Utsuro? It's a group of people who were helped by Mr. Utsuro as a child. Nikkei thought it sounded cool. I know, I was about to grow a Void Eye. It was about to be a whole big deal. You already had loads of information about Alter Ego and Kokoro, and Shobai were already working for you. So why did you need 4 more people in a Void? That's right. Also, you ended up betraying all the Voids you gathered by killing them anyway. Betrayal? That's what you think? Do you think that the Voids didn't agree to this plan? We didn't! You didn't explain that we'd die for real at all. For real? Like I said before, my manpower originally consisted of Kokoro and Shobai. However, there was a different reason why I brought the 4 Voids in. What's up, Fia? How you been? Just played some Super Smash Bros. And I'm here now? Well, welcome. Another purpose. The total amount of divine luck everyone received was different. Everybody is aware of this fact, right? Total amount of divine luck? Total amount of divine luck. I think I heard something about this before. Total amount of divine luck. Is it the Neo World program? Let's see, maybe not. It could be the next generation of Symbols of Hope. Or wait, let's luck from the heavens. Oh, it might be this one. The amount of divine luck they received was all different. This one right here then. It's this for sure. Iroha, didn't you explain it to me before? That the total protection of divine luck depends on the amount they received? Oh yeah, I heard it from Mikado. Correct. However, I still not know 100% what the power of divine luck is. The protection some might call fortune caused by a combination from the power of divine luck itself. A combination? Let's use combat power and manga as an example. Both Hajime and Emma were protected by divine luck. Hajime obtained health and Emma obtained wealth, so each person was influenced in different ways. Going back to the manga power analogy, let's say that Hajime's fortune power is 100 and Emma's is 90. Assuming that 2 people use the power of divine luck for the same reason, the amount would combine. So if you combine the numbers 100 plus 90 equals 190. So if multiple people who were protected by divine luck work together, the power of divine luck gets stronger. Wait, does that even make sense? The power of divine luck just doesn't make any sense. It's just a surreal force. So how can it be combined? No, I think it's possible. Why are we doing math? Hi, Blaze. I want to apologize for my earlier comment. It wasn't my intention for it to come out that way. It was just something that popped into my head. No, you're okay. I don't even know if I saw it. Since you said you've never played it, would you be interested in playing Paper Mario somewhere in the future? Yes, definitely. During the 4th trial, do you remember what Nikkei said? Yeah, because you had interfered with the plan. Everything went wrong. Shinji should have died on the spot and never woke up. He would have never had the chance to even think about saving Yuki. But how come? Only those with the same power would be able to change the result. Not Nikkei. Only people with the same power would be able to change the result. That's right. What? Divine luck is a force that distorts reality. There's no conventional way to stop it. However, if divine luck is in conflict with divine luck, it's a different story. Woohoo! Ray is right. Divine luck is strongly influenced by the intentions of the user. That's why I brought the Voids together for one purpose, to revive Master Utsuro. Has anyone here played Fire Emblem? Me. I love Fire Emblem. It's a great series. You should get into it. Despite the countless calculations I made, there were still a lot of complications, so I had to borrow divine luck slightly. Just by the Voids participating in the plan, the amount of divine luck is significantly increased, and the chances of my plan's success would increase as well. It's like a human totem pole. So, we were just disposable things being used as a battery to give you divine luck? That's right. Why else would I keep you around? Did you honestly think we were friends? Colleagues? You should have known your place. That's awful. Why were you just them why were just them chosen then? You just said that Utsuro helped a bunch of people. Hajime, Emma, Iroha, and Nikkei. What's so special about them? What's so special about them? Literally nothing. They were just my only option. What? Yo, they were just throwaways, bro. Is that really it? There was nobody left in the children of Utsuro except from the Voids. It's just them? The rest died. My favorite Fire Emblem game is actually Awakening. I love Awakening. I still need to finish Ace Attorney. Me too, dude. I need to get back into Ace Attorney. I'm tripping. What? Master Utsuro couldn't help them. No matter how desperate they were, or what problems they had in their lives. Those poor children living in hell without the help of divine luck's fortune. I simply helped them. As everybody here knows, Master Utsuro's death was the death of divine luck. When divine luck disappeared, the original fate of the people under divine luck's protection began to return. Began to return? The children who got everything they wanted thanks to their fortune suddenly lost everything. So everyone who gains something from Master Utsuro lost it. And in the cases of children who had their lives saved, they died. In one way or another, they all returned to their personal hell. And for people whose lives weren't directly saved, they couldn't take it and took their own lives. It's been several years since Master Utsuro's estimated death. They were bound to be desperate. What about Void? Why are they still alive? That's where my theory of total amount of divine luck they received comes from. There were 5 children, including myself, whom divine luck was imprinted deeply on. Unlike most of the others Master Utsuro protected, we still have some protection left, as we reviewed more power than the others. If I had a choice, I would have chosen some competent people instead of this lot. Especially Iroha here. Oh, I feel like she just gets the hammer constantly. People are just hitting her, dude. What? So that's why you brought 4 other people who were saved by Utsuro and formed Void. In part, it was because of Nikkei, who felt the crisis occurring had already gathered the other 3. It was quite easy to get them to agree. They were all ever so desperate at the time. It's true that if my plan succeeds, the power of fortune will return. And whilst doing that, you secretly use the Voids as sacrifices. I feel no sympathy for you. That's incorrect. Look at it from this perspective. They would have died anyway if the protection of divine luck completely disappeared. Their body would simply die. I assure you that the Voids agreed to risk their lives. I don't think they'd have any regrets about what happened. Shut up, you big fat liar. What's next then? Is that all? Hmm? Are the children of Utsuro the only members of your void organization? I don't think that's the case. There's another right here in this courtroom with us. I'm talking with her. Or I'm talking about her. Tsurugi's saying that there's another person working for Utsuro. He's talking about... isn't it Akane? It's definitely not Shobai. I'm going with Akane. I feel like that's the right one. Akane. That's who you're referring to, right, Tsurugi? As far as I'm aware of, Akane is this person closest to Utsuro. Whilst using his hacking skills, the human Mikado discovered Utsuro's whereabouts, but could never keep track of them. Akane Taira is the only child Utsuro helped who managed to successfully reunite with him. Sora. But Tsurugi, Akane is still in the real world. Furthermore, she's in a vegetative state. What's up, Ichigo? How you been? I've been pretty good today. The only reason you can walk here is because it's a virtual world. A vegetative state? What are you talking about? I don't understand how Akane's body survived the destruction of the lab, or how her body is still functioning. But I found the presence of her in the medical records of a hospital, and I even discovered she vanished a few months ago. What's up, Tomax? I like your profile pic, by the way. You found her in hospital medical records? We couldn't have even known if she had been taken to a private clinic. It was a blind spot. Due to the tragedy, unknown patients was a common occurrence. If you want to hide a tree, put it in a forest. There were tons of early to mid-20s patients who were unconscious. We just didn't realize it was Akane. What are you talking about? To put it simply, it was Mikado Sonoji that took Akane from the hospital a few months ago. No, it would be more accurate to say it was Shobai, acting as a representative of Mikado. I was eating those beans, Max! My boy Kago Cat. How you been? Thank you for the $5, by the way. I hope your stream went well. I heard you were streaming DDLC Plus. I hope that was fun. I need to get the game myself. Maybe I'll use your guys' donations to go get that game. It sounds like it's a lot of fun. How much is it, by the way? Am I wrong, Mikado Sonoji? Tsurugi, you're incredible. You got it all right without me having to correct you. And that is the second of the 3 important pieces of information I mentioned previously. Wait, we got a YouTube raid happening? Live. Thank you so much. Welcome, everybody. Hello. You probably don't want to be here if you want to watch Super Danganronpa Another 2. This is a fan game. We are towards the end of it. A lot of spoilers are going around. I appreciate y'all for stopping in. Thank you for the raid. But I would advise a lot of you to probably leave just because you might get spoiled on what's going on if you've never watched this before. The fact that Sora is the presence of Akane. But thank you. I'm doing better now. I had to deal with going to the emergency room recently from my chest. Thankfully, it was a false alarm, but it was still stressful. Oh, I'm sorry, Ichigo. I'm glad you're doing better, though. Shobai, you kidnapped Akane? Wait, Shobai, is that why you didn't know about my identity as Akane? What are you talking about? Well, it definitely seemed like that based on what he said on the 5th island. This is fun though. LOL, I've seen this though. Oh, have you seen it? That's good then. Not that it matters. This is the virtual world. Whether you are Akane herself or someone pretending to be her, the fact that you have that scar means that one way or another, you're related to that person. And that means Mikado Sonoji also knew of her too. Then why the hell did he hide that information from me? Shobai said that Mikado was trying to hide information about Akane. If Tsurugi's story is correct, then it doesn't make sense for him to say that. Well, it's true that I abducted Akane from the hospital as requested. However, back then, I didn't know the identity of the woman I abducted. Wait, so you abducted her? And you didn't know the identity of her? What the heck? You abducted someone you didn't even know? That's what I'm saying. Thank you. Chaotic Caper, thank you for the $5. Hey Blaze, this is my first ever Streamlabs donation. Hey, shouts out to you. I want to see how it works. Anyways, I just want to let you know that I enjoy your content. I can't wait to see what other games you'll be playing in the future. Keep up the great work. Oh, you guys are so nice today. Thank you. I appreciate it. I told you all before, I don't look into things I don't need to. I just do as I'm told. No, he like literally only does as he's told. Like he doesn't think about it or anything. It's just like, yeah, Shobai, go here, kill this person, and that's it. Here's money. And like Shobai will just go and do it. Like he doesn't need to know who it is, why you want to kill them, or anything like that. It's wild. Philip, thanks for the sub, and Christina, thank you for the sub. All my employers told me to do was to kidnap a woman in a hospital, so that's what I did. I got enough info to do my job, so there was no reason to look deeper into it. You got to get that coin. Hey, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I would do the same. The only thing I knew about Akane is that she was related to the 79th class killing game. Wait, didn't Iroha say something similar? That's the Voids. That the Voids didn't know about Akane's involvement? Yeah. So it's true. What Shobai said about hiding Akane's existence is true. All information related to her was only known by Mikado. What's the point of that? That sounds stupid. Akane was the closest person to Utsuro, so why wasn't she involved in the plan, right? That's correct. Akane was not involved in my plan to revive Utsuro. However, the girl called Akane Taira was still needed. What? I would explain it to you, but I'm quite tired of spouting exposition. So unfortunately, I can't tell you. That's ridiculous. Do you want us to figure out your plan or not? Remember, this is a class trial. We have an order to things here. The reason Sora was brought here will be discussed later. Let's move on. Yuki Maida. Dang, that's gonna be some like exposition drop that they're just gonna slap us with at the end of this trial. Like, I need to know it now though. Huh? You are the protagonist of this story, so of course you should come first. The third of my important pieces of information is regarding Yuki. It's so obvious, is that you're trying to revive Utsuro using Yuki's body because of their similar brain structure. Oh, is that so? So I don't need to explain where or who Yuki was or why he was imprisoned by Master Utsuro and Akane? What? Utsuro and Akane imprisoned Yuki? You're all aware that Master Utsuro replaced Yuki using the power of divine luck in order to infiltrate Hope's Peak. During the process of this, Master raided Yuki's home and killed his entire family and kidnapped him, of course. What? What? Do you remember the motive video on the third island you received? It showed your house and what happened to your family. What? Master is someone who spares no blood and has no tears. Yuki's mother and father were living peacefully. It's a scene that could have been witnessed without tears. The Maida family was so happy and innocent in their everyday lives until... That's enough! Ooh, he got Sora mad? That's enough? Are you trying to make me stop? How dare you tell Yuki such a horrid thing? If it's so horrid, why'd you do it? What? What do you mean? Eh? Sora killed Yuki's family? Master's will is my own. That was the creed of Akane. She was just a tool to Master. It's not an unreasonable act. I'd have done the same. Wait, what? But you of all people are the one to say that to Yuki. After everything that you did to him, you ruined his life. Sora? Yuki, it's not what it... It's not what? Please finish. Oh, look at that sprite. Oh, that sprite is wild. Let's get it. Are you still trying to deny who you are? You can't wash divine luck away so easily. It doesn't matter how hard you try to wash away the sins of your past. Your hands will be dirty forever. That sprite was crazy. Just stop. You don't get to speak to Sora like that. Nobody cares, so just shut up. Iruko, how love has blinded you from all sense. You must be blind to believe that Sora is the sweet, pure girl that you think she is. I might be. Iruko? I read all the documents you left. Everyone here knows what Sora did with Utsuro and the path she chose. So are you going to keep covering for her? No, I'm not covering anything. I believe that Sora is the same person she was back then. I'm not trying to bury the past, but Sora, I'm willing to tie a knot over Akane. We'll talk about it when we're done here. Good. It seems you are a rational person after all. Sorry about that. She's right. The past is in the past. You shouldn't judge someone on their past mistakes. You really are a scumbag. Yuki, it's fine. I can handle it. I'm not the only one suffering here. First, we need to get out of our situation. Going back to the topic at hand, Master Utsuro and Akane imprisoned Yuki in a hidden space without anybody else knowing. Did I just witness a love confession? Sorta, kinda. They left him alone on life support. Life support? It's a magic machine that assists with vital functions. Yeah, we know what life support is. It was initially developed for people whose bodies can't function by its own. On its own. Yuki couldn't live without it. That's not the important part. Why did Mr. Utsuro keep Yuki alive? He could have just killed him. If he wanted to replace Yuki, why didn't he just kill him along with his family? Well, I'm not sure about that myself. Perhaps he predicted this series of events and left Yuki alive in hopes somebody would revive him. Foo-foo. You have no right to say that! Moving on. After that, I ordered Shobai to secure Yuki. The children of Utsuro, Akane, and Yuki. They were all chess pieces for my grand plan. Unlike my human counterpart, I was able to achieve all of this. We'll see he had too many limitations. Before obtaining Yuki's body, he tried implementing the plan to resurrect Master Utsuro. Of course it wasn't easy. There were many trials and errors, various corrections and corrections. Trials and errors. Even before now, there's been lots of similar attempts, which were all stopped by the Foundation. Then they all put lives at risk. They were all supposed to be reminiscent of the previous mutual killing games. Killing games? Why were they all killing games? When's the fight between Sora and Mikado happening? I want to see that. I want to see a fight. Is it a fist fight? They gonna square up on each other? The only thing he has in common with Junko is they're both blonde antagonists. True. Why would anyone do something as terrible as a killing game? Why is Mikado so obsessed with killing games? It's got to be because of that Junko Enoshima. Kidding. It's got to be because of that Junko Enoshima. Children of Utsuro. Yeah, why is he obsessed with killing games? Hold on. The Next Generation Symbols of Hope Neo World Program. Targets a really cool trip. We're all related to the 79th class of Hope's Peak Academy to various degrees. This is because of Utsuro, the 79th class student who is trying to be released from Yuki's blah 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 blah. Is it this? Is it the Hope's Peak 79th class? Or is it the Next Generation of Symbols of Hope? Or is it neither? I don't think it's any of these things down here. I guess I'm gonna go with this one. Oh, it was right. Let's go. It had to be a killing game to make sure you had the same experience Utsuro had. That's the reason. All right, okay. Correct. The last experience of Master Utsuro's entire life was the 79th class killing school life. Synchronize the structure of Yuki's brain with Master Utsuro's. They must go through similar experiences. Right, okay. Yeah, it's more like a video you find on YouTube titled Sword Fighting My Rival in a Denny's Parking Lot. Junko hardly has her own personality to really compare her to others. Biggest comparison is motives and methods of masterminding. True. Experience is important. It's not just about overriding the brain data. No matter how much data is added to your memory, it would always be someone remembering an event that they didn't experience themselves. Memory, data, experience. Whoa, 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 hold on! What the heck was all that? What happened, Sora? Are you okay? Yeah, it's nothing. And after various trials and errors, I finally realized what was missing. I was skipping an important step. What the heck was that? Was that like a bunch of SDRA1 stuff? Like, you saw that? It was like flashbacks of the first game. What step? The discomforting feeling I felt during the investigation is growing. My memories as Akane, my experience as Akane. No, it's not important. Right now, I need to focus on what's in front of me. That's all. Yeah, that PTSD for real. The glass shattering effect was cool. An interesting detail relating to this is that the trial backgrounds are all the same as the DRA trial backgrounds for the reproduction of Yuki. Really? After obtaining Yuki, I began to test my plan. And I carried it all out in the real world. Of course, I used Yuki's real body for this. Master Utsuro's personality was recreated using alter ego. This was to implant the alter ego into his human brain. His real body and the alter ego must be synchronized and in the same mental state. I have no clue what you're going on about. In simple terms, his brain is in the virtual world and his body is in the real world. The structure of his brain wouldn't change no matter the conditions. Question mark? That's ridiculous. It's an impossible feat to pull off. Mikado's plan to make Yuki into Utsuro. I need to focus on that. Okay, so we have the Neo World program. Could be that. Or the next generations of hope. No clue what you're talking about. Yada, 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 yada. That's ridiculous. It's an impossible feat to pull off. Okay. I think it's Neo World program, and I think it's what Yuki said at the end. Right here, right here. Oh. Yeah! Let's go. Go chat. My friend is making me play Restaurant Tycoon. I love those. I can play those games for hours. I can play Roller Coaster Tycoon, Restaurant Tycoon, Mall Tycoon, all of those Tycoon games, Zoo Tycoon. I can play all of those Tycoon games for hours upon hours. I get so lost in them, dude. I get so lost. Those games are unhealthy for me. But have a good rest of your day, though. Anyways, you're wrong, Yuki. There's technology already created that makes it possible. The virtual world we're in right now is the technology itself. Well, I know this world is impressive tech, but transplanting one's brain and turning them into a whole other person? This is not just an ordinary virtual world. The Neo World program. That's the name of this virtual world. The Neo World program? Well, the scientific name for it is the Psychotherapeutic Communication Simulator. It was created by the ultimate programmer, the ultimate neurologist, the ultimate therapist, among many others. It's a synesthetic virtual device which you could call the essence of all of Hope's Peak Academy student. I don't understand. Why is a program like this being used in your plan? It's simple. He just stole it. He stole it? The Neo World program is a computerized device that was used as a part of the Hope Restoration program by the Future Foundation in the past. The Future Foundation intended to use this to reintegrate the Ultimate Despairs. Oh, you know about the Future Foundation's plans? That's quite confidential information. How do you know about that, Tsurugi? Any reason I should tell you? Future Foundation? Hope Restoration Program? Ultimate Despairs? I have no idea what you're talking about. Tycoon Boom Wind? I'm telling you! Tycoon games are beasts. It's not important right now. It happened a long time ago. The important thing is, that it's possible to replace memories of people inside the Neo World program. What are you talking about now? Ray, are you talking about the personality override? Personality override? Monochrome mentioned it before. Junko and Eshima tried to override her personality onto people. No, that's completely ridiculous. To overwrite someone's personality, it can't be possible. It might sound made up, but it's been scientifically proven that synesthesia affects the brain. Mikado Sennoji is trying to use this to overwrite Yuki's brain with Utsuro's personality. Oh. That's nonsense. It's easy to explain, but not that simple to put into action. Many prerequisites are required in order for the personality overwrite to work. You need perfect brain coordination. Brain coordination? Is that why you did the Killing Game reenactment? What's up, Kirumi Tojo? Kirumi Tojo is one of my favorite characters in Danganronpa. I love her so much. I love her. Oh my god. The voice actor behind Kirumi Tojo, she is beautiful. She is so amazing. I love her so much. That's correct. I need to mimic the events that happen in reality. So I prepared a killing game based within the Neo World program. And that's the Killing School Trip you're all in right now. In fact, Sora, who has experienced both the Killing School Trip and the 79th class killing game, should recognize this. But the Killing School Trip was unnatural and flowed similarly to the 79th class killing game. Ah! Additionally, making the stage of the game in a virtual world worked to a tremendous merit. Naturally, the restrictions that needed to use Sobai for were decreased significantly. The story setting is something that is so important to the killing game recreation was finally achievable. Story setting? What are you talking about? The 79th class killing game Master Utsuro was in wasn't a killing game between ordinary students. It was a killing game between ultimate students. Yeah, we know that. That's right. In order for a perfect recreation, Yuki himself had to believe he was a student at Hope's Peak Academy. Due to the setting of the story, the characters had to be ultimate students. Wait, that's a contradiction. We're not ultimate students. Teruya said that Hope's Peak was shut down a long time ago. We're not ultimate students. Yuki's right. Hope's Peak no longer exists. Therefore, Mikado decided to bring them as substitutes. This plot is way too thick. They had to kill Kurumi early because she would have clowned all over the rest of them, especially Kokichi if she stuck around. Yeah, you're right. You are right. I think this is where this comes in, right? The next generation symbols of hope. Boy, we've been paying attention. That's that big IQ, okay? That high IQ for sure. Yuki's right. The 79th class was the last Hope's Peak Academy class. That's why Mikado used next generation symbols of hope instead of ultimate students. Next generation symbols of hope? What's that? The next generation symbols of hope is a term used to describe the people who contributed greatly to society's restoration work. It's not an official title, but it's a common term used by the general public. It was spread widely through the use of social media and the internet. But their talent is real. Plug hole level IQ blaze. Yeah, let's go. I love that Barry Stars reference. I love it. In fact, the idea of universalism of Hope's Peak Academy spreads like a wildfire in this country. Even if you're not a Hope's Peak student, you could still be talented. The next generation symbols of hope prove this. The talent that was hidden because of Hope's Peak Academy began to reignite due to the lack of ultimates. So is Yuruko a symbol of hope? Well, yeah. I wasn't aware that I was, but apparently so. The next generation symbols of hope were kidnapped for the plan. DR1 would make us bullshit our way around for like 15 minutes to simply say, no, this says this. Yeah. DR1 was... The ending of it is kind of boring, in my opinion, but that's just me. What's funny about Danganronpa 1 is like, I feel like the beginning of the game is super boring, and then the end of the game is super boring. Like everything in the middle is just perfect. But the beginning and end is just like, what happened, dude? Yuri Kaguri, Tatsuka, the Onokoji twins, Shinji, and Yuruko. Those 6 people. We needed others besides the voice for the plan. Strictly speaking, my mother Kokoro also had talent comparable to be called a symbol of hope. However, because she remained hidden to perform her secret experiments, it would have been difficult for her to be recognized as a next generation symbol of hope. Yuki, why are you staring at me? It's nothing. The list you mentioned of the next generation symbols of hope, they were adults, not students. It helps when you don't give away the killer right away, Phoenix Wright style for your chapter 1. Yeah, I know, right? So, how old actually are you? Ah, Yuruko is 3. Wait, what? Enough. Why is my age that important? Wait, I was just curious. And if all the next generation symbols of hope are adults, how would they replace the ultimate students? Oh. Ah, so that's why they manipulated our memories. Whoa, Yuki figured out something himself. Wow.
For real?
You're right, Yuki. The body we had during the game is an avatar created by the virtual world itself. That's why our memories and physical appearance are back to how we looked in high school. If it took place in the real world, it would have been impossible to pull off such a feat. Ultimate students are not just their talent, you know. Their age is important too. But since we're in a virtual world, it was possible to manipulate everyone's memory and even make their appearance change to recreate the killing game perfectly. Hold on! Hold it! That's not all. I know that the next generation symbols of hope, including myself, have the status of being talented, but Mikado, out of the 6 people you mentioned here, there's one with a special talent. Out of the 6 symbols of hope, who's got a special talent? It's gotta be Setsuka, probably, right? Vid's coming along swimmingly, by the way. Hey, that's what's up. Oh my god. Hey, Kevin. Don't hate me. Don't hate me for this. But there's one more person that wants to join. I know there's so many people on it already. There's so many people. But I swear to God, that is the last person. We're done. There's no more after that. No more. She's only 30. Where is Satsuka? I just saw her. Yeah, I want to say Satsuka. I could just make room. Thank you, man. You're amazing. Yeah, it's definitely Satsuka. You're right. I remember now. It's Satsuka. She was supposedly hired by the Kisaragi Foundation. Eh? Satsuka was working for the Kisaragi Foundation? No, she wasn't working for the foundation. She was hired by the foundation, similar to Shobai. Satsuka was a private investigator. She was a PI. It's Lai, Keigo. I agree, but to be fair, when you first play it, it seems great. Compared to later games, DR1 seems horrible, but it's great when you first play it. Yeah, for sure. Not only that, each of the next generation symbols of hope has a connection to the 79th class of Post Peak Academy. In addition to their talents, he specifically kidnapped people with a connection to them. The symbols of hope have a connection to the 79th class? That's the first time I've heard of this. Can you explain, Akane? Well, for example, Yuruko has a relation to Kazuna, Tomori, because she worked with her mother. Minako? Wait, do you know Minako? We do know her. Minako is currently working at the Kisaragi Foundation in the intelligence team of the administrative department. Lai is very chill, yeah. I asked her to make sure to kind of split up the audio for you, and it would make it easier for you personally, just to have the audio split up instead of you having to go through a whole, audio clip like some of the other people did at the beginning. So I told her to cut it into parts, kind of like what Sangle did. But thanks again, Kev. I love you. Seriously? Minako works for the Kisaragi Foundation too? You were still alive? You're not the type of person to die easily, big sis. In addition to that, Shinji was the one who saved Kanata Inori from the accident her parents died in. Yuri hired me as a maid on a business trip when he was just a child. Yes, I recall hearing that before. Hibiki and Kanade, the twin sisters from the famous band Melody Rhythm. There was multiple accounts of people disappearances of people. In my opinion, DR1 has the worst trials, but is the best with everything else. Really? I don't remember the trials in that game that much. The first game can get a bit boring, but it is the best. It is one of the better games. What about Josh's 40-minute audio? And you betcha, yo, the same to you. Dude, that audio, Josh, I love you, but Jesus. You hit 200 viewers. Welcome all 200 viewers. That's what's up. 200 viewers. Hey, make sure you guys hit that like button. I would truly appreciate that. It helps us out in the YouTube algorithm. I say it in all of my videos. Please, please, please. You guys are amazing. There were multiple accounts of people's disappearances of people close to them. Although they were both found innocent, they were still questioned often. About that, I wouldn't say one of them was innocent. She was a serial killer with over 60 kills. 60? I knew it was too suspicious. How come there was no evidence left at the crime scenes? Guess you're a little incompetent. What's up, killer? We can't arrest people if there's no evidence. That's the law of this country. Curses. I must catch her somehow. Don't worry about that. Kanade's already dead. On the topic of Kanade, why did Mikado bring such a crazy murderer onto this plan? Oh, that? There isn't really a reason for it. I don't even know about Kanade's crimes. You didn't know? Bullshit. If you're able to use information from the entire internet, surely you'd find some information about Kanade. You think I'm lying? I only brought the twins here because they were interrogated by Tsurugi himself. Of course, I did suspect something was wrong since the police was constantly questioning the both of them. Even my internet searching wasn't perfect. I could probably have found it out if I really tried. But it was not important to me. I would never have imagined that a famous guitarist would be a serial killer. There's nothing better than some shocking twist to make the killing school trip more exciting, right? Actually, I was a bit worried by Kanade's sudden murder. But that little crack didn't affect the plan too much. So, you're scared of her? What was that? Nothing. How much for you to send me this so I can somehow fix the insane amount of ... dots? It's just like ... like the script is trying to transform into its final form. That's funny. I don't know, man. You would have to ask OFFICIALKAI. They have the links to where you could probably edit this build. You wanted a connection with the 79th class of Hope's Peak. So that's why you were looking for Ryotaro. Is that why you chose Setsuka? Because she was hired by the Kisaragi Foundation? That foundation is run by the 79th class? Well, strictly speaking, in Setsuka's case, the timing just happened to conveniently overlap. The Kisaragi Foundation asked her to find Mikado Sonoji and the others, so she approached us on her own. Unfortunately, Setsuka wasn't a capable investigator or detective, so she was easily caught. She became a next-generation symbol of hope due to the power of her eye transplant. She was easily captured by Shobai, who turned the tables on her. When will you play Phoenix Wright again? Hopefully soon. I'm gonna try to. There's a lot of visual novels I want to get to be honest with you. Setsuka met the conditions for the killing game, and she was a symbol of hope. And she accidentally fell into Mikado's hands because of the Kisaragi Foundation's requests. But isn't Yuri's case a little different? I don't think so. Even the wielder of divine luck, Master Utsuro, didn't know how it functioned. What's that got to do with Yuri? I was lucky when I ordered Shobai to kidnap Yuri, because at that moment, Shobai was able to obtain something that was essential to the plan. And what was that? Something essential for the killing game. If it's got something to do with Yuri, that must be talking about him. I guess I'm just gonna click on Yuri. Yeah, because nothing else makes sense, really. Oop. Did I mess up? That wasn't the right one? Oh, Monochrome. Understandable. You're talking about Monochrome? Monochrome? What's he got to do with this? Hey, what's up, Hydrazilla? My bad, y'all. The AI used for spaceflight support developed by the Kagarin Corporation, ironically named Yuri. I forgot all about Yuri creating Monochrome. I forgot that was even a thing. That's the true identity of Monochrome. Huh? The Kagarin Corporation made Monochrome? Well, I can't say yes, but you're not entirely wrong. Does everybody here remember Monokuma? How could I forget? Many people were killed because of those things. At least now they're all gone. So far, several killing games have been hosted by Monokuma. The killing game itself is related to the Ultimate Despair, so that's obvious. But now the despair has subsided to some degree, and the Monokumas have disappeared. But that's why I was so interested in that charaktere incorporation. But why was it necessary? If you're planning to stage the killing game inside the virtual world, you can just create your own host character. No matter how incredible I am as an alter ego, it's not that easy to create artificial intelligence from scratch. It's possible if you invested a lot of time into it, but I needed to use the AI as soon as possible. I was running out of time during the prep process, so it was the most efficient option. So what exactly did you do? What's up, Milk Bread? I'll explain that later. In any case, if I already have a high-performance AI that was made by the Kagura Corporation, it would make things much simpler. By resetting its memory and manipulating the AI personality data, I was able to make Monocro similar to Monokuma. So, Yuri has nothing to do with the existence of Monocro? So is that all? Or is there something else? That's it. He was just an AI stolen and modified to be used as the killing game's host. Being a host gives you the same authority as me inside the Real World program, so I couldn't just let it roam around freely. But now the killing game is over and Monocro's gone. I hate to sound cliche, but this is my first stream I've been able to make it to, and it's as chaotic as I imagined. It's fun here. Hey, Luna, welcome! I appreciate you stopping by. You're amazing. But now that I know the Kisaragi Foundation hired Setsuka, one thing worries me. You also said that the Foundation hired Shobai as a double agent, right? Why hire Setsuka if Shobai was already providing you with information? It's quite the opposite, Yuki. Huh? Earlier, when I explained Setsuka, you said that it was Shobai who captured her, correct? If I had hired both of them at the same time, that wouldn't have happened. So you're saying that? Yes, I hired Setsuka before Shobai. And the moment Setsuka was caught, I then discovered the existence of Shobai. I was the first to suggest hiring an investigator. To be more precise, we, the intelligence team, decided to hire her, and the other branches approved of it. Setsuka's hiring was known to the entire Foundation compared to Shobai. Yes, it didn't take long to find her whereabouts, but by the time the rescue was planned, there was nothing I could do. I guess she wasn't the ultimate private investigator, was she? The Foundation had no other choice. That's why I decided to cover up Setsuka's disappearance. In order to hide your deal with Shobai, Setsuka always reported her investigations to me. In her last communication with me before she vanished, I felt a sense of congruency. And the moment she was captured, I noticed that the person I was chasing was a different person entirely to Mikado Sonoji. After hiding the information I obtained, I secretly met with Shobai. Was that so? That's the first I've heard of such a thing. No matter what we discuss, Shobai seems to always be involved. So you had a little fun whilst kidnapping Setsuka, Shobai? Well, I'm not angry with you. In the end, it was my mistake to put so much trust in you. It seems that Mr. Kinjo here and Shobai are both very dangerous people. If not for the power of divine luck, my plan would be completely ruined. Foo-foo. Well, I think it's about time now. Time for what? So what do you all think? How does it feel now that you've faced the truth? Any new realizations? What? It's so abrupt. Don't you remember what's supposed to happen next? We give a final verdict by going over all the information we discussed during the trial. Ta-da! Then we clear the class trial. What? Settle down, Iroha. They all worked so hard to find out my entire plan. You found the truth of Tsuruya's death, the truth of the Kisaragi Foundation, and the truth of Shobai. Is there still something missing? Does little Iroha know something that I don't? Nope, nothing. It's over. Why does it feel so sudden? Yes, that's all. You all have my thanks. Without you all, Yuki wouldn't have figured out everything, even if he investigated. It's over? Is it really over? All of Mikado's plan has been revealed, but the problem is that it doesn't change the current situation at all. And above all else, there still seems to be something we don't know. Did you just say that it's about time? What do you mean by that? It's as if you planned out this entire discussion. Please refrain from speculation. I only proposed the final trial, and you've cleared it correctly. That's it. That's ridiculous. We still have lots more to discuss. What about Akane and Utsuro? That's not relevant to the trial. Talking about it is just a waste of time. Or are you enjoying the trial that much that you don't want it to end? What? Oh my god, but we need to fill in the blanks here. That... I know it might seem sudden, but... Sora, can you please do the honors? Me? Why? Isn't it tradition for you to do the closing argument in the trials? Clarifying the case is even more necessary since we're solving the truth here. Of course, you're not obliged to. You can always skip if you wish. I don't want to do what Mikado says, but he's right. This class trial isn't just about a simple murder. It's about a complicated plan that spans multiple years. So summarizing everything we've discussed might help everyone out. Alright, I'll put everything I investigated and what we discussed in this trial together. And hopefully after that, this dim atmosphere will go away. We're about to do the closing argument. Hey, alright, so press the A key to see details about the cut. That's nice. It's comic time! You'll be given a series of images to select for each page. Nice. If you're having trouble, you can press the A button to analyze any given image. Doing so will give you a brief description of what's in the image. When you think you have the right idea, press the select key, which is Z, to select the image. Once you've chosen all the images for a certain page, you'll be given a chance to review. Once you're confident with your order, press the selection key once again to confirm. Okay, and good luck. I know. We're going to summarize literally all of everything from the very beginning of SDRA 2 to now. That'd be wild. Okay, this is small, so I got to look at this. Mikado conceives a plan to revive Utsuro as an alter ego. This music, though! This is a bop! Hey, 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 hey. I think we could just cheat, though, right? We could just cheat. I wanted to play it fairly, but you kind of can't. We pretty much we cheated. We're OP at this part of the game. I feel like I enjoyed SDRA 2 more than the canon games for some reason. I mean, it does a lot of things right. Did I miss one? Oh, my bad. I hit the wrong one for that one. It's a little small on my screen compared to you guys. It's like really blurry looking. What do you think of Danganronpa Decadence? It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait for it. It's definitely gonna be hyped to see some new things, you know, for the canon franchise, you know? Do I wish it was something else? Kinda. I kinda wanted All to Despair Girls too. I wanted All to Despair Girls too. But I'm biased on that. I'm just glad we're getting more Danganronpa. Because I guess, in a way, it kind of means that Danganronpa's not technically over, you know? It all started a few years ago when someone read the alter ego Kisaragi backup data kept by the Foundation. The one who read this data was Mikado Sonoji, someone who was saved by Utsuro in the past and has been searching for him since childhood. After alter ego Kisaragi had data on the entire 79th class killing game. It was at that moment that Mikado realized that Utsuro was dead. He made his new mission to resurrect Utsuro, so he started the killing school trip. Usually, reviving the dead is impossible. However, Mikado used his hacking expertise, collected information about Utsuro, and devised a plan to use that knowledge. That plan was to resurrect Utsuro as an alter ego in a virtual world. I think the one thing that sucks about Danganronpa Decadence is, I kind of made a video about it already, is Ultra Despair Girls isn't in it at all. But you know, I guess beggars can't be choosers. But alter ego is an advanced technology. It could only be created by ultimate students. So it was impossible for Mikado to create an alter ego with his ability alone. Because of this, he decided to collaborate with someone with excellent abilities comparable to that of an ultimate. It was Kokoro Kurakawa, who we met as Kokoro Mitsume during the Killing Game. Yeah, the fangans go places that canonically we didn't get. Which is kind of why I want somebody else to kind of get their hands on Danganronpa. I feel like I don't want Kodaka to make the next game. Like, if they were ever to make another game, I want Kodaka to not do it. Like don't let him do it. Because I feel like he's just too predictable. He's just too into tropes and stuff like that, and it gets old, you know? Kokoro performed experiments on her daughter in order to study primitive emotions in the past. Dude, that picture is crazy. Her daughter was part of the 79th class of Hope's Peak, the ultimate exorcist, Mikako Kurakawa. Maybe it's because UDG isn't important to the main plot. I mean, but it still gives you a lot of lore and such. It's a good game to have. Even after she escaped her confinement, there was still data being recorded for Mikako until the day of her death. All stored in Kokoro's computer due to a computer chip implanted into her brain. From this data, along with the information of the 79th class, Killing Game, and Utsuro, Mikado created the alter ego base. But there was something Mikado overlooked. It was extremely difficult to create an alter ego of someone else. So Mikako first decided to create his own alter ego. Somebody said that, well, a lot of people were saying that Ultra Despair Girls is probably not included because of the contents of the game. But I was like, they've already ported the game so many times already. They've already ported it to PS4 and they ported it to PC, and now they're not going to port it again? That wouldn't make any sense to me. Why would they port it so much after the Vita if it was because of the contents of the game, you know? I don't know. Thanks to Kokoro inserting an excessive infusion of emotions into it, the alter ego began to run wild and saw that human Mikado's plan would not succeed. Alter ego made plans to deal with his real self and hired Shobai to work as his body, and so he ordered Shobai to kill Mikado. Dude, if we had Lanuge and Cross on Danganronpa series would have no flaws. I know, dude, if they gave the series the Crosspaw games, because now he actually graduated and he's officially like a professional writer and such. If they gave it, if they don't even need to have Lanuge, bro, just give it to Cross, bro. Just hire Cross as a writer for Danganronpa whatever 4, and Cross would cook it up, bro. Cross would cook it up. It would be wild. When his jammer disappeared, Alter Ego began to make serious plans. It was at this point that it became impossible for the Kisaragi Foundation to track Alter Ego down, and nobody could stop him. No, I don't really have a Discord to really advertise. I mean, I have one, but I don't really use it, so I don't advertise it to people. Alter Ego searched networks from all around the world and collected a large amount of information to help with his plans. He discovered information about Yuki, who was kidnapped by Utsuro and imprisoned somewhere. Utsuro went to Hope's Peak instead of Yuki, so the two bodies had many similarities. That's why he kidnapped Yuki, who was currently on life support, and attempted to resurrect Utsuro using his body. In order for Yuki to become Utsuro, Alter Ego created a plan to synchronize Yuki's brain. The plan was for Yuki to have a similar experience to the one Utsuro had. Specifically, to recreate the 79th class Killing Game and infuse Yuki with that experience. And for that, he needed students to participate in the Killing Game. Furthermore, to maximize the power of divine luck, Alter Ego brought together people who gained fortune from divine luck. The children of Utsuro, also known as Void. All Cross got to do is learn Japanese for communication and we'll be good to go. Exactly. Exactly. Even if the plans were made, it still wasn't an easy process to bring Utsuro back to life. And Cross doesn't even have to do that. That's what you got a team for, right? After lots of trial and error, Alter Ego finally come to the conclusion that he had to use a virtual world. To do this, he stole the Neo World program from the Future Foundation. He modified the already created virtual world and turned it into Utsuroshima, the perfect setting for an alter ego. With the stage set, alter ego began to gather the remaining participants. Yeah, Crosspaw Games is the creator of the fangan Danganronpa F, Shattered Hope, which is arguably the best fangan out there, hands down. I mean, the content is through the roof. And Crosspaw is actually helping out with Danganronpa Kill Cure, which is being redone right now and retouched upon. They actually posted something new recently. I haven't watched it yet, but I might watch it sooner or later. But yeah, Kill Cure has like a new trailer or something out, or a prologue or something. All the participants had something in common. They were all seen as symbols of hope, and they had to have some connection to the 79th class of Hope's Peak Academy. In the virtual world, everyone's bodies and memories were manipulated so they believed they were Hope's Peak's freshmen. And with this, the recreation of the 79th class killing game began, and we, who knew nothing about this game, began to doubt and ultimately kill each other. Thanks to the efforts of Void and the power of divine luck, the plan went smoothly. All controlled by will of an alter ego. I'll do a reaction video on it, Purple, for sure. Here it is! My favorite part! Let's go! This killing school trip was all controlled by the alter ego calling itself Mikado Sonoji, the true culprit of our suffering. Yeah! Ooh, look at that art! That art is crazy! That art is crazy. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Shattered Hope is amazing. It definitely is. That art was clean. Brilliant! Perfecto! There truly is nobody who could compare to our dear Sora. We were supposed to figure a way out while pretending to go along with Mikado's plan. But the trial's over and I still don't have a clue. I wonder what Mikado's going to do to us all after this. He said he wouldn't harm us, but we don't have any guarantee that's true. What's going to happen now? What's up, new? Emo Tom, how you been? Is the trial really over? I still don't get it. What does uncovering the truth change for us? It's important to face the truth, Yuki. Although, as you said yourself, it doesn't seem important at first glance. But it's not the content that matters, but the step itself. It's like going to a party. It doesn't matter what you eat or drink, because it's about the experience. The same is true for the class trial. Isn't it much better to know the truth and see the end, rather than see the end and know nothing? That's what I don't get. Emo Tom, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the Ultimates. The class trial is important, but why? Hey, if it's done, can we move on? Move on? What are you talking about? Foo, that's right. However, don't rush the story. Our sunset will soon arrive. Coincidentally, it seems the installation has finished at the same time. I hope you get the download for gameplay of Shattered Hope's class trial. Is it going to be a gameplay? Is Shattered Hope's class trial going to be playable? I didn't hear anything about that. Installation? Care to explain? What is that? What the heck? Something just appeared in the air. What is this? The wait is now over. From now on, the final stage of the killing school trip begins. It's graduation time. Wait, what? Wait, what? Graduation? For all of you who have discovered the truth and cleared the class trial, I need one last thing from you. A pop-up should have appeared before you all with a hologram dialogue box. Please take a look. Don't think so? Graduation or repeat? What's this? Yes, I'll explain it to you all. This is the final step of the killing school trip, but it is a choice. I don't have a say in this. If you choose graduate, the killing school trip will end, and you'll all return to the real world. However, if you choose repeat, the killing school trip will go on forever, and you'll all remain in the virtual world. Wait, what? Yeah, Yuruko's saying the same thing. What? That makes no sense. You're confused, but it's simple. Then are you asking us to choose one of them? Yes, Yuki. I've also sent the hologram window to your place. Just select it from there. But that's not the point. Just what is it? Graduation and repeat. What does it all mean? Weren't you trying to revive Utsuro by putting him inside my body? But if we're forced to choose, isn't graduate the best option? Yes, then go ahead and choose graduation. If somebody wishes to stay in the virtual world, you can simply select repeat. Why would anyone want to stay? Let's just graduate. Wait, this is way too suspicious. Mikado's not the type of person to just let us leave that easily. Even if you promise we won't get hurt and that you'd let us return to the real world safely, letting us go won't help to revive from Utsuro. I agree. What? Everyone must choose repeat. This is a trap. A trap? What do you mean? Fast trials, graduation or repeat, personality override. It's all manipulation to achieve your goal. Yes, this is the only way. Tsurugi, you never explained exactly what Mikado Sonoji was trying to achieve. I'll do it now. Mikado Sonoji, that damn is trying to follow Junko and Oshima's plan. Oh, there she is. Junko and Oshima's plan. Junko and Oshima's plan? You're talking about her plan for Junko Land, right? Yes. I read the top secret files from the Future Foundation, and there I learned that this so-called graduation exam is actually a personality override. What does graduating or repeating have to do with overriding someone's personality? The Neo World program is not just a virtual world made for enjoyment or personal use. As I said before, the Neo World program was created for the purpose of the Hope Restoration program. The Neo World program is capable of replacing memories. In the past, the people who were put in the Neo World program were infected with an irreversible despair. The Neo World program made them live a happy daily life and turned those virtual memories into real ones. That was the purpose of the Hope Restoration program. To replace real memories with fake virtual ones. It's done by overriding data from the virtual world into a person's real life brain in reality. So, if we select graduate and return to the real world, that means that everyone's data from our avatars will be uploaded into the real world. So it's really a trap? Well, it's true that if we go back to our reality, our memories from the virtual world remain. So I don't really get how it's a trap. That itself is the trap. When the avatar data overrides the brain in the real world, those without avatars have no data to transfer to their brain. Those without avatars? You mean the deceased, the victims of this killing game. It's still sad, but it makes sense. If you die in the virtual world, you die in the real one too. But wouldn't overriding a dead person's brain just do nothing? What if I told you it does do something? Wait, what? Well, what does it do? What? Our avatars are basically a direct line to our brains in the real world. As long as your avatar is alive, even administrators can't manipulate the original owner's identity. However, if someone's avatar disappears, and the data was supposed to transfer to the owner's brain disappears, it works differently. In that case, the administrator can modify and change the data as they wish, and you can override someone's brain in the real world. That means, yes, Junko Enoshima used this and created a killing game in order to kill the avatars in the Neo World program. And instead of inserting the data from the deceased avatars, she wanted to put her own alter ego inside of their brains. Fortunately, her plan failed, but what would have happened if it succeeded? The brains of the deceased people, Junko Enoshima tried to override them. In other words, the personality of the original owner of the body would disappear and be replaced with Junko Enoshima's. What? Correct. That's the truth of the personality override feature. I just love how this game connects with Danganronpa. Like, it's great. And the trigger for this is the graduation exam. Wait, so Mikado's trying to follow her plan? And that means he's trying to steal the bodies of everyone who has died so far? Ooh, your joke had gone too far, Tsurugi. It's quite on the contrary. Would you mind if I took my exposition roll back? Please? A joke? I'll give you 60 points for effort. What Tsurugi just said is only half true. What are you talking about? Have you forgot my purpose? Even from the beginning, Juko Enoshima made multiple copies of herself in order to cause the tragedy. As for me, I'm only trying to revive Master Utsuro. However, yes, it's true that I plan to use the personality override future. There's only one person I want to overwrite. I wouldn't have a use for so many bodies. That means even if I selected graduate, my body would get stolen. Don't worry, Yuki. That's not going to happen. I won't let it happen. Tsurugi, the solution is simple. The graduation system is only activated when over half the students select graduation or repeat. The host Mikado doesn't get to vote, meaning that excluding him, the majority vote is 7. So if 4 or more people vote repeat, the personality override won't occur. But if we do that, correct, Yuki's personality will be saved. However, you will all be trapped in this virtual world forever. I don't like that. Careful, once you choose, there's no taking it back. After the graduation exam concludes, the Neo World program loses its functions, so there's literally nothing left. We must sacrifice ourselves for Yuki. I hate this. Why do I have to die for him? He's not even family. He's nothing to me. What? Oh, I'm sorry, Yuki, but there's nothing we can do. If it's any consolation, you won't die. You'll simply remain forever here in the virtual world. You'll just remain forever in a blank space of nothingness. Even time will be trivial. No! Please, I don't want that. Shut up, criminal scum. You worked with Mikado and was the cause of their deaths, so you must pay the price. But why me? I'm a victim here. I'll die too. Are you really okay with that? Yuruko, you're going to abandon me too? Yo, this is crazy. I didn't say that. It's just... This isn't just to save Yuki. You have to think about the big picture. Think about it. If we choose graduate, Utsuro will be resurrected. He has divine luck, a cursed power that shouldn't be allowed to exist in this world. It causes suffering for too many people. That thing should never come back, even if it costs me my life. I'll end that goddamned luck. Have you abandoned saving Yuki in order to prevent my master's resurrection? And on top of that, you're going to abandon the 8 people here for the greater good of the world? Ray, you should know what would happen if he came back. If he gets resurrected here. I know, I'm already prepared to give my life. But will we be able to persuade the rest? Please, there has to be another way. Sora? I'll tell you this. It's not just Yuki who will disappear when you graduate. Someone else will too. Is it Sora? Not Sora! Oh, Sora! What? In reality, Sora is, or rather, Akane, is brain dead. She's only able to physically be here because it's a virtual world. The only place she can act as herself. Even if her avatar exists, the place her data is supposed to be stored in doesn't exist. When this virtual world disappears, the person known as Sora will as well. Oh, that's right. Her brain's in a vegetable state. Vegetable? You don't have to worry about me. The only thing that matters is protecting Yuki. Sora, what should I do? Now I know my life is meaningless. I was prepared to sacrifice myself. When I returned to the real world, for a moment I saw Utsuro in my blurry consciousness. If I wanted to, I could just drop everything and lay myself to rest. However, I chose to come back here. Now that I think about it, what made me wake up? Why did I come back to this virtual world? To save Yuki? To save everyone? What should I do? I don't know. I can't bring myself to choose either. If we choose graduate, Yuki's personality will die, and Utsuro will take over. But the moment we press repeat, we'll all be trapped in this virtual world forever. Pooh, what a dilemma. There's no time limit, so take as long as you need. Mikado's so calm. Damn it. I can't think of a way out. This graduation exam, it really was checkmate from the moment we stepped foot in the trial grounds. I can't choose either one. If I choose repeat, I could save my own life, but... No, wait. Mikado's purpose is to revive Master Utsuro. Then why? What's that sound? Who just voted? Me, dip. Yeah! Yo, I'm so came in here like that. Oh my god, you gotta love this guy. Shobai. I want to get this over with quickly. It's not only just becoming a big waste of my time. So, what did you choose? Huh? No chose graduation. I don't want to stay in this hellhole. You damn fool. It's only natural for Shobai to select graduate. Doesn't matter if this whole world has divine luck or not, or if Yuki perishes or not. It's simply not his problem. That's... And Iroha's going to select it too. Me too? But... Shouldn't you want to graduate more than anybody else? You want the resurrection of Master Utsuro. Or rather, you want the protection of divine luck back. Or are you planning on suffering and selecting repeat? Are you going to stay here until you lose your mind? Or are you ready to make your decision? Yeah, that's right. That's why I joined Void in the first place. Oh, you little... Ah! Iroha, why would you do something like that? Bravo! 2 votes already. 2 more and the graduation process will begin. No, please, no, no, no. I wonder what the others will do. You don't even have to ask. Yeah. This is the only way to stop him. Ooh, excellent. 2 people are willing to stay in the Neo World program just to prevent the return of Master Utsuro. So we now have 2 votes for graduation and 2 for repeat. Sora, Yuki, and Yuruko. The rest is up to you. I'm gonna be honest. I'm hesitant. I don't want to sacrifice myself for anything. But I don't have the right to sacrifice Sora and Yuki just for my selfish desires. Am I doing the right thing? No, I can't hesitate. I have to do this. Yuruko. To be honest, I thought it'd be harder to convince you. You've changed, Yuruko Kabuya. Honestly, I don't know how bad Utsuro returning would be, but I promise we'd all get out of here together. We'll find another way. Even if I have to stay here forever, I won't die too easily. As long as I'm still living, I'll force open a way out myself. If everyone chooses graduate, Sora and Yuki will die. I could have lived with myself if it was my fault. 2 votes for graduation and 3 votes for repeat. Sora, Yuki, if any one of you selects repeat, the vote will conclude. Don't do that! Are you crazy? I don't want to stay here forever. Please select graduation. No, don't pressure them, Iroha. If you of all people tell them to graduate, they might do the opposite. Yeah, we will. Because screw that little girl. They might choose to graduate on their own. That's ridiculous. Graduation is basically suicide for them. They can't choose graduation. That's also true. What? Ooh, this really is tense. Will you really choose repeat? Sora, what is it? Thank you. Not just Sora, but everyone who's willing to sacrifice themselves. I know this is terrible. Because of me, nobody can go back to the real world. But you don't have to blame yourself. I'm in the same position. And it's as Tsurugi said, we need to prevent the resurrection of Utsuro, no matter what. Yes, I'm prepared for this. Even if I can't go back to my daily life, I'll... No, no, no! Are you going to press repeat? Please don't! Wait! Hold on, Yuki. Huh? Can you wait a minute before you vote? Phew! What is it, Sora? There's something strange that intrigued me from a while ago. Do you feel it too? Something strange? Tsurugi said that Mikado intends to take over our bodies using the personality override using the graduation. But is that really true? I understand your hesitance, but this program is based on the Future Foundation's model. It should work the same way. I'm sure the only way to use personality override is by over half the students pressing graduate. Then why is Mikado subtly encouraging us to choose repeat? Explain. Just think about it. If Mikado was truly planning to use the graduation exam to override our personalities, if we choose graduation, our personalities will disappear. Why should he need to tell us that? That's incredibly suspicious. We surely can't choose graduate, right? Regardless of Mikado's intent, Tsurugi already planned what personality override does. Mikado was trying to hide that from us and didn't explain it at first. Even so, he just admitted it so easily. If we look back at what we've discussed so far, this is a well thought out, long-term, large-scale plan. Don't forget that Mikado dedicated his entire life to meeting Tsuro. If we consider his previous actions, he's constantly lied and tricked us all before. You're onto something here. What benefit would he get from admitting to all that? Also, choosing repeat isn't something we should just do lightly. Everyone will be trapped here forever. But Tsurugi, Rei, and Yuruko have already chosen repeat. So if either I or Yuki choose repeat, Mikado's plan fails. But is that really true? Mikado's been working on this plan ever since he existed, so why would he leave an option where he fails? Right! That's such a good point! So does that mean, wait, you're not going to choose graduation, are you? If you do that, our personalities will disappear. I know that, but there's still something. Sora, I assume you'd be the one to see all the incongruities? Incongruities? That's a big word. First, allow me to argue back. Okay. I didn't remove the option to repeat because it's essential. My plan takes advantage of using the Neo World program, so there was nothing I could do to remove it. If I had just a little more time, maybe I could have changed it using my alter ego abilities. In part, my plan relies heavily on divine luck. It was necessary to put my plan into action as fast as possible so our first fortune does not disappear. Another point, I'm not exactly encouraging you to press repeat. I'm just encouraging you to vote quickly. Quickly? Everyone except Sora and Yuki has already made their votes. I've already won. Huh? What are you talking about? You've won. Oh! Don't tell me he snaked us! Because you simply can't win at this point. Allow me to explain an additional rule I didn't mention before. Wait, what? What? There's something else? This man's cheating! As you know, upon graduation, Sora and Yuki's personalities will disappear. But if you press repeat, we'll return back to the virtual world. Isn't it so unfair? Our dear Sora and Yuki don't deserve a loss, or a lose-lose situation. That's why I added additional functions. You could say I improved the graduation exam system. The moment the graduation is initiated, all the survivors will gain the right to live happily ever after in their own ideal world. What? In other words, when the personality override function is activated, you won't return to the real world. And if you press repeat, you'll remain in the virtual world. What? We'll stay in the virtual world? You said we'd get out if we chose graduate. Lies! You're a liar! So you're messing with us. This entire thing was pointless, and we'd be stuck here either way. If that's the case, there's no reason to cast your votes. Why are you acting so calm? If he's telling the truth, we'll all be stuck here forever. It doesn't change anything. The press repeat is for you to remain in the virtual world trapped. And to press graduate is to live happily ever after in your own utopia. The good ending. Our own utopia? What does that mean? Utopia. A utopia is a place your heart desires. Instead of going to the real world, you'll go to a personalized paradise inside the Neo World program. You tried to cheat the game, but it looks like the game cheated you right back. Exactly, didn't it? It's a world with no pain or suffering, and you'll spend eternity with the people you have longed for the most. That's ridiculous. Why are you saying all this so suddenly? Besides, I wouldn't choose to graduate just for that kind of fantasy. But it's not a fantasy. As soon as the graduation exam ends, you'll lose all your memories and be perfectly immersed in your own utopia. You heard me correctly. You won't even remember that it's not real, and you won't be able to doubt it. You just have to sit back and relax in a world you've desired your entire lives. An ideal world? That makes no sense. It makes perfect sense. Yuruko, haven't you experienced it before? You never once doubted this place as a fantasy when you lost your memory previously. You just accepted it as a reality. Because your memories were modified, you never doubted your status as an ultimate student at Hope's Peak. You even forgot your own appearance and didn't even question all the false information I manipulated. In fact, if Nikke hadn't even intervened at all, he wouldn't have even suspected this world was virtual. Good points, good points. It'll be the same. You'll be trapped in your own utopia. Forget everything and accept your fantasy. It will be your happy ending. So we'll never be able to return to the real world? I think you're all mistaken. Why are you all so obsessed with what's real? Huh? Do you think it's natural for a human to live in reality? Suppose you all get out of here. What awaits you? The harsh truth of reality? What more is there for you? Financial problems, health problems, arguments, violence? What reason is there that a human would choose to live in such a harsh reality? Don't do this! Don't do this! Don't make us question our lives like this. It's making me... This is some, like, existential crap that something like me would say, or something that, like, you know, somebody woke would say. You're being ridiculous. I refuse to listen to such bullshit. Yuki, Akane, go and press repeat. Don't be fooled by this bad words. Yeah, Yuruko said it before. As long as we're all here, we'll find a way out. This is so freaking twisted in so many multiple ways that it's ridiculous. You're right, Ichigo. It is. But is that really true? How long would it take us to find a way out? Yuki. Mikado's making sense. We actually believed this virtual world to be real until we heard the truth from Nikke. If we really go to a paradise, we'll forget everything. And we could finally be happy. I'd like that. Wait, Yuki, it's a trap. Mikado is trying to trick us into graduating. If that happens, Utsuro will be resurrected. But even if we choose repeat, we will still lose. If we choose repeat, Mikado will lose too. Either way, we all lose. On the other hand, if we choose graduate, Mikado gets what he wants. Wouldn't we all be satisfied that way? Yuki, please think carefully about this. If you choose repeat now, think about what will happen to your body. Mikado's just trying to trick you with sweet little lies into choosing graduation. I'm lying? I assure you I'm telling the truth. Your glorious utopia awaits. You damn. I mentioned this at the start of the class trial. Do you remember what I said? I told you I'd return you all to your peaceful daily lives. No way. What kind of a peaceful life is a utopia? It's the only way for Yuki to be happy. This is the case for the rest of you as well. I'm being serious here. For the rest of us? Yuki, I'll ask you this once, just in case. If you select repeat, you'll be stuck here in the virtual world with nothing left, and you're somehow going to try and find a way to escape to the real world. Suppose you do find a way out. What will you do after that? What will I do? Of course, I know that doesn't change our situation. We'll still be trapped in the lab, but not enough food for all the Foundation agents. It'll be almost impossible to escape. However, the fact still remains, we can't let that monster Utsuro get resurrected. I wasn't asking you. I was asking Yuki. Oh my god, that face! So, what are you going to do? Well, I'd have my body back. And when everything settles down, I could try to return to my daily life. Oh, there it is again! He's laughing! A demon! Oh dear. I apologize for that. Your Yuki is so innocent, it's pitiful. What? What do you mean? I'll start with an apology. I'm sorry, Yuki. Even if you leave the virtual world, your plan would be impossible. What? Uh-oh. As he said that, Mikado began to smile, and suddenly a screen descended onto the courtroom. And as soon as it stopped moving, an image appeared. Wait, what? What is happening now? A brain? What the freak? Whose brain? Is that Yuki's brain? This is the body you want to go back to so much? What? This man just... Wait! Wait! He just took his brain and that's it? What? Is that a brain? Is that his brain? That's Yuki's brain in reality? Yes. I kindly asked Kokoro for a hand with the process. Even though you're just a brain, you're technically still alive. You're not dead, don't worry. He's only a brain? But he's alive! Theoretically. If a constant supply of nutrients is maintained to a brain, he'll be able to function normally. He's able to think. However, he won't be able to see, speak, or even hear. He's barely human at that point. This can't be real.
For real?
That brain is me? No. I can feel my hands. I can feel my body. Yuki's current body is just an avatar. It's brain-based, so he's able to feel those senses. Yuki's body in the real world, however, is a 1,500 gram chunk of meat. That's bullshit. Yuki, don't listen to him. If I'm lying, how come Tsurugi and Rei weren't able to find Yuki's body in the lab? The answer is simple. Yuki's not accessing the Neo World program with connectors like you all. His brain is integrated into the machine itself. Yuki's brain is integrated into the Neo World program itself? What have you done? Without doing so, I would never have been able to realize the power of divine luck inside the virtual world. Yuki's brain and Master Utsuro's brains have similar internal structures. As I plan to do everything inside the virtual world, I didn't need Yuki's body on the outside. That is disgusting. Can we talk about how disgusting that is? That is very disgusting. So I destroyed it, leaving only the brain behind. Of course, since I don't have a body myself, I asked someone for help. That is disgusting. Shobai Hashimoto. You knew all along. That's obvious. The biological part was done by Kokoro, and Shobai helped with the technical part. You the contract we signed stated you had to inform me of everything. This is why I despise criminals. What? You saying I shouldn't have an insurance policy? After all, would you have even come back if Yuki was basically dead? No, it can't be. That's not my body. Yuki, be conscious. He's lying, trust me. If that's really true, wouldn't it be a contradiction to overwrite Utsuro's personality into Yuki's body? Huh? That's right. Mikado's been saying this entire time that Yuki's body is a vessel for Utsuro. If Yuki's body doesn't exist, he won't be able to revive Utsuro. When did I say I would override Yuki's body with Master Utsuro's personality? What do you mean? I never said that I would use Yuki's body in the real world. The hypothesis that I'm planning to use Yuki's body is of your own assumption. You never directly confirmed or denied it. What? Then why? Why Yuki? No, before that. How are you going to revive Utsuro without Yuki's body? Yuki fits well with Utsuro in the physical and brain timing, but he's not protected by divine luck. All I need is the container to hold him to have divine luck. Their brain, anyway. For Master Utsuro, I have prepared a body that would be much more suitable than an ordinary person's like Yuki's. A more suitable body? Who is it? The person in the opposite position to Yuki. Yuki's all brain and no body. The person I'm talking about is someone with a body but dead brain. There's only one person left who fits those conditions. It has to be them. Is he talking about me? Sora? This person in front of us right now that we've been playing as this whole entire game. Yikes. Who else is here? Why? Why does it have to be this way? This isn't right. Is it me? You want to put Utsuro's mind into the body of Akane? What? Correct. Didn't I say it before? I don't just want Yuki's body. I want Miss Akane's too. Although brain dead, miraculously her body, her muscles, her organs, and her nerves are still functional. Yes, if you replace the software, called the brain with a new one, it should be able to function again. Akane was with Utsuro when he died, and was the closest person to him. Therefore, she should have been impacted by divine luck. In most meanings, she'd be a perfect fit for Utsuro's host body. Well, amongst other reasons. After doing many calculations, I concluded that it would be for the best to overwrite Miss Akane's personality with Master Utsuro's. Wait a minute, then what is Sora? Her brain's dead, meaning she shouldn't have an avatar. So that's why you're choosing Akane's body. How was Sora here then? If she's not Akane's avatar, just who is she? Are you asking about Sora's true identity? Yes, I think it's about time to reveal what she is. Sora is... Okay. I've been waiting. What? What are you talking about? That can't be true. She's basically nothing. What? Eh? Goro probably knows this. During the preparation stages, I didn't reveal anything about Sora. I wasn't trying to hide anything. It's just because there's literally nothing to show. I guess that's why it keeps saying empty this whole entire game, huh? Sora's not human. She's just here to assist in Master Utsuro's resurrection in the Neo World program. She's just an algorithm, so to speak. What? She's an algorithm? Wait, so she's not Akane? Akane has been dead from the very beginning. It's impossible to connect her to the Neo World program. Instead, I created a blank personality and placed her data inside there. Maybe Sora has already felt this, but her memories of being Akane have felt unusual. An algorithm. So she's the plastic bag Katy Perry sang about? Oh my god, please stop. I'm just an algorithm? Did you ever have a strange feeling during the killing game? For example, feeling your body is not your own, and like it's moving on its own. What is the matter, indeed? Kanade herself admitted it. The case had been solved. There shouldn't be anything wrong. But what is this feeling? I can't shave off this feeling that I shouldn't let the trial end like this. Like as if some unknown force is behind me. What's this unsettling feeling? God. Chapter 3, that was chapter 3's case, right? That case keeps coming back up. Now that Yuki has come clean, it's my turn. After I went up to the power room and witnessed Yuki running away from the crime scene, the first thought that came to me was that I couldn't just let Yuki be the blackened. What? I don't know why. Maybe it was from witnessing my friend committing murder. Maybe it was something else. But I wasn't ready to let Yuki down just yet. Sora believed it was Akane, and it's also possible that she attributed all those actions to Akane's personality. However, that's not the case. All of her actions were done to safeguard Master's resurrection plan. That's the entire reason for their existence. She's an algorithm with a directive to assist the process of the killing school's trip. Not a program, not even an alter ego. It's impossible for her to go against her default algorithm. An algorithm that safeguards the killing school trip. That's exactly what Sora is. No, that can't be true. Sora? I don't understand. An algorithm? Isn't that just a program? Please explain. So is Sora an alter ego? Idiotic. She's just an algorithm going by the name of Akane in order to help the plan progress. That's literally all she is. Nothing more, nothing less. Bye, a person. Thanks for stopping by. The name Sora is just a temporary name that Yuki gave her. It's quite fitting. Calm down. Calm down. Did I know what I was from the start and what I had to do? I expect this. Odd memories as Akane, my entire existence being a mystery. But the fact that I'm not a human, I'm just an algorithm to safeguard Master's resurrection plan? If that's true, then all programs act using algorithms, and the principle of those are determined by a default value. This body is simply a programmed algorithm. I'm just an AI. I have no emotions. I laugh, act gloomy, get angry, etc. Not because it's how I actually feel. It's because I was programmed this way. And we thought Iroha was used. Sora literally was born to be used, right, Francisco? You are right on the mark with that. Man. Everything I think and feel is fake. This isn't the time to worry. I must concentrate. I must save Yuki. I am an algorithm called Akane. I can't go against this, can I? I just have to press fail. Whoa, 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 wait, what's happening? Empty. No, everything is empty. I am Akane. Empty. I am so empty. Empty. Whoa, wait, no! Hey, wow, Sora is malfunctioning. Somebody help her. Hey, press repeat. How long are we going to stand here? If one of you presses repeat, this all ends. Stop thinking about the future. So just focus on stopping Mikado Sonoji. Unfortunately, that's not possible. Wasn't you listening? Sora's here to safeguard my plan. She will press graduation unconditionally. She's supposed to press it. Her algorithm tells her to do so. What? What? Sora, you... Huh? Why are you saying that? I need to press repeat. Stop Mikado. Save Yuki. Kane, what are you doing? You just pressed graduate. I did? No, I'm still myself. I'm going to save Yuki. Sora, please wake up, Sora. Excellent. 3 for graduate and 3 for repeat. It's a tie. Only 1 vote remaining. So what are you going to choose, Yuki? Yuki, listen to me. Don't believe him. If Utsuro comes back, the entire world will be in danger. No matter what, we must stop that. I can't. What? I'm tired of this world. Of everything. Why me? Why do I have to carry such a burden? Why is everything down to me? Yuki. It doesn't matter what you say. In the end, Yuki's just an ordinary boy. Yuki, don't do this, please. Come on, man. Get it together. His mind and spirit has already been shattered. He can no longer think rationally. You're the one who drove him to this. Sora, say something. We need to convince Yuki. Please, we need you. My mouth won't move. No, not just my mouth. My entire body, too. My thoughts are stopping. Yuki will choose graduate soon. The result has already been decided. Has my role in all this already ended? Is there nothing more I can do? I don't know. I think everything's fine, but everything feels wrong. I don't know. Yuki. What the hell is going on now? Whoa! That's crazy! The New World Order just it just appeared, bro. This is crazy. What? Big bro. What the heck? Eh? How? Shinji, but he's dead. Ghost, yo. That was the biggest drop of all time, bro. That was the biggest drop of all time. You don't have to burden all this. You've done your best. Don't you deserve a break? What is this? Shinji's dead. A glimpse of utopia. Just in case you didn't believe it yourself, I thought I'd show you firsthand. What Yuki's really looking for is somebody to follow. Maybe that's why Shinji appeared before him. Big bro, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, bro. Yuki, this isn't real. It's just fantasy. Just fantasy? This is reality. There's no escape. From the moment you entered the Neo World program, it became your new reality. Don't give up. You already know Mikado can manipulate the virtual world, don't you? He isn't real. Why are you trying to deny reality? This is your reward. You've all been fighting so hard for a better world. To forget everything and just be happy. You could perhaps spend time with a lost friend. Wouldn't you rather be in a reality where they're with you again? A peaceful world? Shut up. Shut up. Do you really think that will happen? It doesn't matter what you say. The decision is all up to Yuki. Yuki, now is the time to make your decision. You don't need to apologize, Yuki. It's for the best. Yes, thank you, big bro. No, Yuki! Bro, this is wild. This is freaking wild. I love this shit. What? What just happened? Oh, I gotta save the game. Oh my god. All right. So like I told y'all last time, I'm gonna leave y'all on a cliffhanger. I feel so bad. I got things that I need to do, but we're gonna come back. I'm gonna ask my girlfriend when's the next day she has off or whatever, and then I'm gonna schedule the stream as soon as possible. It should be within the next couple of days, and we'll finish off this game and be done with it. But yeah, man, yeah, it's gonna be long. We already know there's probably another like 4 hours worth of gameplay that we still have to go through and read. And I'm tired and I'm hungry and I just need some food. You've earned my subscription. This was a fun stream. Hey, well, welcome, Radio Zap. I really appreciate it. I wasn't prepared for these this freaking episode, bro. This is wild. This is what we've been leading up to this whole entire time. This whole game, y'all, is amazing. If you have not followed this fan gang, you need to follow this fan gang. You need to follow this fan gang. It's amazing. Yeah, Sharmila, I did. She knows. She watched the video. The end of SRE 2 is nigh. I know. This is so good. I can't wait for the next stream. Same, man. This is going to be crazy. Love the stream. I appreciate all of you guys for coming here. Please hit that like button. I truly appreciate it. All the new subscribers and stuff like that. All the likes, all the support, the donations. You guys have been great. Thank you for all the kind comments on the last video, on my coming out video. I really appreciate it. The non-binary video. I am non-binary. I prefer the they and them pronouns, but I will not execute you in chat if you call me he or him. Okay. Dang, 3 hours first parts, lots of stuff on this trial. I know, dude. It's gonna be crazy. Zephyrium, Zephyrum, what is up? How you been? We're trying to get back to DRA 1 so we can be because we're beta testers for Zephyrum for DRA 1. So that's gonna be fun going back into that game and actually being able to play that game like how we're playing this one right now. So it's gonna be a good time. We got some good stuff coming in the future for Danganronpa and other. So don't think we don't. Literally half this episode was just twist after twist. Really, it was. It's crazy. Your channel is amazing, Blaze. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I need to go take this in for a little bit now. Just wow, yeah. I need to go take this in. I need to go get some food, get something in my body, and just think about what I just witnessed right now. But anyways, thank you guys. Have an amazing day / night, and I'll see you guys next time. Deuces.